Like,
Yes.
Vero also kind of helped with construction work and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Just kind of going, okay, right now the Marcus thing is kind of sorted, and I have also other people on that. I need to get my good deeds in a way.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you were checking all those off on the list, and God, you left Marcus out of your sight, man.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
There's been a whole fucking thing, but it is being handled, so it is not an us problem.
No. The what's you guys' problem if Harmony would like to update him on adopting Lenore and the Threadbearer situation.
I thought he was there for the wedding announcement, the wedding slash adoption announcement.
Uh,
Hmm.
okay, then just update him on the Threadbearer thing then.
Well, yeah. So, Lenore is a threadbearer, and we had to stop her from falling into her clutches.
Role
What
play it, Harmony.
what the actual fuck is a threat bearer?
Oh, well, a threadbearer is a you know those things that are tied around that was tied around Mal at some point or another.
Jonah has one.
And
Veril is kind of looking down on himself, just kind of feeling the weight of something else,
Yes.
kind of dragging,
yes,
and
Yes.
kind of goes,
those.
Yes. Those.
"Yep."
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
So,
you and Lenore are both threadbearers. And Lenore almost made the decision to fall into her clutches.
like every thread bearer is in any way, shape, or form connected to uh, the fucking bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one way to put it, I suppose. But so we stopped her from doing that, thankfully. Uh,
Honestly, question: Did
hmm.
did did the Lady of Dusk? Honestly, I'm so close to starting to refer to her just as penises because it's close enough.
I'm gonna I'm gonna give you extra experience for that.
No.
Oh,
So
well,
to finish my fucking sentence, sorry, I kind of drifted off there. Has she gotten better with her fucking office?
I don't know. I haven't received an offer. I don't think I will. I don't think it's quite possible. I'm not sure. We'd have to
I
probably look into
mean,
that.
my question is mostly because you have adopted Lenore, and I assume that was kind of an agreement based on mutual trust and shit, and she would have maybe perhaps told you about some of this fuckery.
She didn't tell me of any offers. She did tell me that someone will eventually have to take the thread, or the worlds will continue to expire.
What does taking the thread entail?
Take the weight of the thread, take control of it, release her from her prison.
I mean, if when you were just talking about taking the weight of it, I would have just said, yeah, can do that, but releasing her,
Yeah. And so I was researching what happened to, do you know of the god Pelor?
Taylor, the farmer guy.
Uh,
Huh?
the old god of light.
The sun god.
Yes, the
Yeah,
ex-sun god.
Roll a
yeah,
religion.
the dude who was worshipped by farmers, right?
Yes, but
I
roll religion.
suppose.
Lynn, did you want me to roll on something there, or
Yeah,
because
religion.
that sounded like
Roll religion. God damn.
I do have religion. But sadly, Veril has a shit memory. But well,
Ooh.
at least an 18.
You know, Palor was killed by Nemesis and split in twain.
What are the two halves now?
Lathander and Tyr. Tyr being trapped in the astral plane, Lathander being bound to the material plane.
Oh, that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's funny that the parts specifically became Lathander and Tyr.
Yes, yes. I figured you guys would get a kick out of that.
Mm.
But so I was researching a way to find one of his descendants to maybe act as a vessel to reunite him into one form again.
A descendant of whomst?
Of Palor.
Lathander and Tyr are literally the halves of him.
A demi-descendant, a demigod descendant of Palor. Kind of like our not-so-scaly winged friend over there.
Yeah, by the way, Archibald and Magra and Primidex are just enjoying a casual double date, like, in the same room.
I'm guessing Hebe is also hearing this and just being like, just 100% distracted.
Don't perceive me. Do not notice me.
Is Hebe having a date with Archibald, or what was that?
Yes.
When and how did the fuck that happen?
Oh, you've been gone for so long.
Harmony doesn't know about that, so Harmony cannot err on that.
You'll have to ask her, work dad.
But so, if we can find a demi-descendant of the god Palor, we may be able to reunite his two halves into one and have him cleanse the thread and take control of it again, away from Nemesis, while keeping her locked up. Is the hope.
Lynn?
Yeah?
Can I have the token with the updated haircut?
Yes. Hold on.
God, so it sounds like a fucking bother. Not the token with the haircut, but the yellow.
Yeah, that was Phil, that was Veril, not Phil.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Where is she?
I do try to differentiate the voice a little bit, though Veril is very much very, very tired Phil.
No, I get that, but I heard the differentiation and I appreciate it.
Yeah, lovely. I must say the undercut Hebe, it just looks banger.
Yes.
Yes.
She is so fucking gorgeous.
Work dad approves.
Yeah.
Whether or not Work Dad approves of boyfriend is another story.
No, work dad does not approve of boyfriend.
Does he? Does he? That's my decision, Lynn. So far, Archibald has donated a lot to the city, and the only people being really highly unreasonable wanted to kill him. Veril very much understands that Archibald may have been out from some sort of weird mafia bullshit, but since he has been in DragonHaven, he has actually comparatively fucking behaved himself.
This is true. He's better than Mal has.
Better than Mal has.
Yes.
But
yes.
So we got to find an oracle that knew something about the threads. That's going to be one heck of a search. I've exhausted just about every lead I have in the books, which has all pointed me towards these oracles.
Okay, we have now people that are tied to threads. That is something I'm kind of gathering. The thread itself is originally apparently Pelor's. Someone needs to fucking volunteer to bring in the final destination of existence.
Yeah.
And we have to find some oracles that know of who Pelor did the nasty with and have some descendants.
Yes, that is that point. There's some other thing that has happened that you may be concerned with, you may not be concerned with. I'm not sure how you feel on this.
Before you continue, let me shortly say I already have a headache, and it was so nice and relaxing to just put my life on the line fighting fucking animated acid.
Well, that is understandable. But this one might make you happy then. Mal is not around anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Did he die? Has he finally gone to meet Yargal?
Unfortunately, no. He's just been yeeted from us by Helm.
Where to?
I don't know. He changes
raises
places
his hand.
often.
Oscar raises his hand. It's like, oh, I can feel this one. So it turns out, Maldred Vaughn is not like one of you, and he gestures to Veril, or like Lenore or something. He's very different. He's able to generate new threats. And so Helm decided to send him to the most cursed places in all of creation, to try to stabilize those areas.
So, what you're saying, Helm is making of all fucking people Maldred fucking Vaughn into a tailor to fix reality.
He's doing his best. Helm. I don't know if Mal's doing his best or not.
To be fair, there's the redemption you were asking him to earn.
I mean, we'll see if he earns it, right?
That's, I suppose, fair.
But other news that you might not
I
be
do
happy
wish him
about.
the best. Okay, now come the bad news. Usually start with the bad news. It's usually better. Anyhow, go ahead.
It depends on your perception of Mal not being here. But Marcus has lost his arm and has been kidnapped.
Again.
Again, but there are people handling it. Victor has told me there are people handling it, so I am going to leave it at that and pray that they can take care of the situation. And then we don't have to go step in.
Yes.
Victor?
Victor will look at Varun. I've been in contact with the other party. They are at the house now. They have it surrounded.
What house? What's surrounded? What the fuck?
He will slide on down to Varun. You know of Noir Papillon, correct?
I had the misfortune.
At Varun, you will remember Marcus's sheer terror in seeing her in misery. As well. She is what's the word? She has gone off the deep end and has kidnapped him.
Okay, that is somehow not as surprising as I thought this conversation was gonna be.
He's most likely very injured.
And these people you sent after this?
I trust them. They are good people. And most of the Night Watch is with them.
Well, they'll be in my prayers.
Oscar nods as well.
Please give them enough brain to handle this with finesse, I guess.
My sister is with Branwar, so this should be handled very well. He does not seem entirely confident, but She's pretty sure. He trusts
To be
Keith.
fair, Beryl has only met Brenvar tangentially.
Yes, but
So what?
Beryl
So what
knows
you're saying?
Victoria is very capable. So
So what you're saying? Finesse is out of the window. Everyone will be fucking shot.
it's not Marcus. I hope.
No, it's your sister has her weird boom tubes that she really likes waving around at the first, not even provocation, but the first opportunity.
As a greeting, as a casual greeting, yes.
As a casual greeting, yes. And I mean, I understand it when it's just a mindless undead that is being shot in the face from a fairly far distance.
100 yards.
But she has had a habit of threatening people with it, and threatening people with exploding boom tubes is generally not what I consider good diplomacy.
I think the Druger has calmed her down a little bit.
The what now?
Brenva, the Druger.
Gesundheit.
They've been living together for some time.
Huh.
I'm sorry, Phyllis missed so much.
I'll say, how does Phil feel about this? That the most, probably one of the stupidest characters has managed to woo Victoria.
He rolled really well. All right.
No. I mean that I as a player kind of got that tangentially that Brenwa had an in with Victoria, and for Veril it's mostly like that poor fucking sod.
Who? Victoria or Brenwar? Because Brenwar doesn't really care.
Honestly, Veril has not enough knowledge about who Brenwa is to really pity Victoria in any way, shape, or form, but he knows enough of Victoria to pity Brenwa.
Oh god. Wait till Veril meets Brenwar. Just the two hunks meet each other.
Yeah.
And anyway, Harmony, do you want to introduce Sulu to Veril, who Sulu has been working on cleansing the thread?
Yeah, we also have, I guess, a third option, if it works. Master Sulu, and he'll like kind of look around for him, like where did
He's
he
behind
go?
you. He's just small, Harmony.
Yes. Harmony will kind of float back a little. Master Sulu here is working on cleansing the threads.
Yes. I've been trying to get them cleansed, but I'm still missing a lot of ingredients.
Sulu is very small, and Veril is very large.
Oh,
Veril will actually kind of crouch down a bit to just kind of to get eye level, so because he knows how hard it is. If you are constantly looking up, it gets into the neck.
yeah, Zulu's standing on the stool. He actually stands up on the stool.
Greetings, Master Sulu. You are a scholar of these things?
I is a warlock, an alchemist, if you will.
What, a warlock and an alchemist?
Yes.
Well, I don't think I can say anything about that in regards to not knowing much about either fields of study, but I suppose that makes you the expert.
As expert as I can be. I'm still working on it. I could probably make a potion for you two to wake you up a little more.
Oh,
You seem quite sleepy.
there's nothing
It
on
has
our
been-
Earth.
It has been tried, but I do thank you for the offer.
We need
That's
something that's
good,
above
anyway.
caffeine.
The room is something for you. It will only take a little bit of time.
I suppose so.
Oh, poor Varel. He's so tired. All the time. He's got to meet Pelketh. Varel's got to meet a lot of
Yes.
people.
Yes. But, yes, there is. I made one attempt, but its mixture got pushed away from the dark threads. So I still have work to do. But.
Well, I appreciate your efforts. I hope and wish for your success, and if at all convenient for you, I would love for you to keep us posted.
Yes.
Okay, guys. So, let's scooch on over to Mike. Well, actually, Kara is not here yet. Let's scooch on over to Hebe. Hebe, do you want to go say hi to Work Dad? You haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
All right, well, get in the owlbear and go. He's over there. Aww.
Wow, people.
Farrell?
Oh, Hebe, it's been some time.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while.
Aww.
Yeah, I was in the muck. Love your hair.
Oh, thanks. Kind of like just sit a bit.
I see you got the color in again.
She's like, sorta. She like
Sorta.
looks around. It's complicated.
We can take a quiet corner if you want to update me on that. Is it something that will require headache medicine?
No, it's just weird. I don't think most people's hair works like that.
I mean, mine doesn't.
Yeah. Sidebar. Is the scar across his nose new or supposed to be new?
He's missing an eye, Hebe.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I see that wasn't on the token.
Actually, yeah, the token is not very current anymore. Actually, sorry.
There what? Yeah, I wasn't sure. I heard rumors, but I wasn't sure.
Let me just copy the most current picture I have into player character art. And to be fair, he now does have a better armor.
Aww.
It's not as banged up anymore as it is, but it has seen already extensive use.
Hold on, let me see. Does his Gala token have a fucking eye patch? I think his Gala token has an eye patch. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you want to use that one instead, Phil. I'll leave it up to you.
Look, what happened to your eye? But with more concern, because I don't know, my line read on that was weird.
I think the token that I currently have with the placed circle is good.
Oh, okay.
I made it easier for some nerds to communicate with penises.
She like raised an eyebrow for a second at that, and then like check out thing. And now your eye's gone.
Yeah, she wanted a thing. I mean, she always wanted the entirety of me, but you know, if
Oh,
you
nice.
offer if you offer a finger, they take your fucking eye. Come again?
Yeah, like that all the time, forever. Just like wide-eyed, distant look, slightly looks to the floor.
You okay?
As okay as I can be.
Insight.
Context details.
Yeah, do some insight, guys.
Insight.
22.
Only for Beryl.
$16.
Ooh, decent.
Average roll.
Yes.
See, I just set in my head that it's like, oh, this isn't that hard. It's like DC 10. No, that was just like a normal, or at least to her, that was a normal life thing. Like, oh, this is what life is. There's going to be some things that aren't great, but, you know, alive, not in horrible pain, has all her limbs. As good as she
looking
can
on
be.
the bright side. She's looking on the bright side.
Like, she just has a pessimist dictionary.
She's dating a hunk.
Say again, Phil?
Always look on the bright side of life.
Yes. See, that was in a bad situation with an optimist dictionary. She's talking about a good situation with a pessimist dictionary.
Ah, okay. So, what is actually up? I see you've been. Do the kids say hanging still?
Do the kids still say hanging?
I haven't been a kid for like 17 years.
And?
I don't know, ask Lenore.
She's not here.
No, I mean, thing is, never mind then. Kind of looking over to Archibald, just kind of giving a bit of a nod, and then just
He'll nod back.
after the nod, kind of looking between Hebe and him, and giving him the dad look.
Oh no, he looks a little worried.
He was like, "Oh," and like
he's very interested in his coffee right now.
Put her hand in front of her mouth, like, Archibald has something important to say.
I do.
Kind of like,
all right.
Harmony looks. He does now.
Oh.
This should be good.
Do we go over to your table, or is Archibald talking loudly enough?
Archibald looks at Hebe with a questioning look. What news am I imparting today?
she mimes sewing.
BRB, I'm gonna go make a coffee.
His eyes dart back and forth. Well, I mean, I suppose this is relevant to the conversation you all were having.
You're taking up embroidery.
In a way, I heard you. I'm very sorry for listening in, but I heard.
I wasn't really having a very secret conversation.
Oh, okay.
Evie will like tap him. Yeah.
He's like, okay, all right, no. I know. Excuse me. He's a little unsure in front of Dad.
He is taller than Veryl.
He is, but thinner. I heard you mentioning Maldred Vaughn, creating threads. Oscar will nod. That is something I thought that only I was capable of. I did not realize there were others. Oh, there's a difference between father and daddy, though.
Oh, I know.
Okay, well.
Wait, what?
Sorry, I saw that change on the owlbear, and I was like, I need to say something right away.
Oh, that no.
Yes.
See, I put Father Oscar because like he leads a church.
He does lead a church.
He is not as respectable
No, he's not.
as the title father would imply. So I'm opposed to that. So daddy is sufficient.
Trying. He's trying.
If anyone calls Oscar daddy, he is punting them.
I know, I'm just being mean. I'm sorry. No, I'm
You're
not sorry. I'm
fine,
not
you're
at all
fine.
sorry.
You're not sorry. You're not sorry at all. I guess he couldn't punt Veryl very far, so Veryl's kind of safe.
I mean, I think we kind of has established that he's technically more powerful than Veryl, so technically he could. But he's also, for some fucking reason, scared of Veryl, which is lovely.
Yes. He doesn't want to disappoint a true paragon of Helm.
The most strong language using paragon of hell. Fucking shit. Arse.
Listen. Helm decided to possess Veryl. I'm just saying. Out of all the clerics and paladins in the church.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Gotcha.
So maybe Helm is also very foul-mouthed and tired.
Oh
I
yeah,
can
that
see
reminds me. We have to talk about that.
We have to talk about Helm?
Kinda. It just reminded me of something else.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Anyhow, so we have people that can produce these kinds of threads.
Yes, not by choice. It's more of just a product of just being in a specific area. I've learned that there are tools like the scissors of Nethys that are able to cut these threads. Well, if that were to continue unabated, creation would fall into the void. In fact, some of them just wear thin over time as it is. The planes are getting further and further apart, and right now the ethereal plane is on the brink of being utterly destroyed.
Yes,
So-
it's not good.
So you are basically weird ass magical divine infused spinning wheels.
I mean, if you want to take it in that direction, yes. But I am not able to pick up the thread of dusk. I can't wield it for my own or change creation. That is left to someone else. Individuals that are pure and good.
Okay, none of us then. Gotcha.
He's giving Harmony a strange look, like, uh-huh.
None of us. What is on your mind, Archibald? I'd rather not dig into your head.
I appreciate that very much, sir. There's something about you. He's looking at Veryl. You have so many.
What do you mean I have so many?
Veryl.
And then
he's
Harmony
looking-
will turn on his thread vision and start looking at himself.
No. He's looking at Veryl, and Veryl is just like his arms and his legs. They're almost like being pulled down by the weight of these threads.
Yeah, he's gonna whisper in Archibald's ear. Like, maybe don't ask about that in front of everybody. It wasn't a great time for him.
Oh, My apologies.
Ah,
He will bow deeply. I'm very sorry. I did not want to bring up anything that was troubling.
I don't exactly know what you're referring to. If you would speak in plain language, that is fine.
He'll look at Harmony's looking at the thread, so he knows that Harmony is line of sight. He can see them, and then he raises an eyebrow, like, does he not know?
Harmony will telepathically connect with Varel. So Varel will just hear Harmony's voice in his head. Dear Varel, it would seem that since you were cursed to be you-know-who's plaything, she's attached several threads to you.
I kind of assumed.
Yes, and Archibald is a bit surprised about this.
Okay, why can't we say this out loud? And actually, Varel is responding out loud.
Yeah.
I kind of figured as much.
Yeah, so now Archibald looks really confused because Hebe told him to shut up.
Hebe was, I believe, trying to be, what's the word, sensitive.
I mean, sure, it's troubling. It's mostly pissing me off anyhow, so.
Well, once a new threadbearer arrives or takes up the thread, you should be free from all of that.
What now?
The weight. Once a new threadbearer takes the thread, the ones that are on you should go away. Unless you take it, in which case you would never be free of it, but...
A threadbearer who takes the thread of dusk.
Yes.
Alright. Look, I don't know exactly what these threads exactly do, except being a fucking weight, where a queen bitch is putting her full weight on my shoulders. But apart from that, the thread itself, I don't know what it does. I only know that she has it, and it's a thing.
It's the thread of creation.
A thread of creation or the thread of creation?
The thread of creation.
Okay, is there also I don't know, a thread of day or dawn,
Yes.
or
Depending on he'll take out a notebook and he'll start going over like notes. He's like, there's 6, and depending on the thread bearer themselves, their personality, their morals, the thread would change.
glorious?
Tag Phil in the storyteller post with the tapestries.
Archibald,
Yes.
Can
where
we
did
post
you
them?
gain access to all this information?
I've been taught this ever since I was born.
Really?
Yes.
Julia,
What do they teach you in DragonHaven schools?
I didn't technically go to school until I went to university.
Oh.
My father probably tried to teach me how to be a warrior, and you can see how well that worked.
I mean, I thought this was common knowledge. I was homeschooled this.
Julia was self-taught.
To say the least, no, this is not common knowledge.
Archibald looks over at Sulu. I'm sorry?
Yeah. Julia was self-taught.
Yeah. That's amazing. he nods to Sulu.
He was also gonna like whisper in his ear again. It's like, most people's granddad isn't the city, and their grandmom's not part of the moon.
Oh. You're right. You're right about that. Part of the, I guess. You have an odd way. He will smile at Hebe like, you have an odd way of thinking of things.
I don't know how it works. When he says loud enough for everybody, and there's like a gesture with their arms. It's like, confused-ish, but like a little passionate about it.
Work what?
You know, like where Celestials come from and what they are made of.
She's not part of the moon, Hebe.
I don't know how it works.
He's trying not to laugh so much.
So somehow there was a moon sword thing, and she was connected to it. So the jump in argumentation, I don't feel, is too far.
Moon sword? he will.
Yeah, this thing. Varel points to his belt.
Isn't that the sun sword now?
No, in Varel's hands, it's still the moon sword.
In Ezekiel's hands, it was the sun sword.
Yes, the blade that killed Maldred the first time.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a shame. It's a shame you can't kill him a second time.
Well, it probably could.
He'd be able to mutter under her breath and be like, didn't work really well the first time again.
I mean, the first time around, it was probably because Maldred was such a fucking bother.
Alright, so, Kara, do you want to, Kara, do you want to say anything, do anything?
Did they tell Varel about what happened in the basement of the temple yet?
They're still, I think, talking about that. But if you want to bring up that you guys have found 3 of the 6 so far, then yeah, definitely bring that up.
Okay. Yeah, she'll be like, so we found 3 wielders of the thread. Marcus, Lenore, and Jonah.
Like people that have are stitched up with this thread, or
they have they had Nemesis threads connected to them. Marcus and.
Do you want to try again, Mykoda, with that name?
Yeah, don't say that name out loud.
What did I say?
Say Lady Eternal. Don't say no.
Oh.
Lady Eternal, Queen Bitch, Penises.
Jesus Christ.
TB will not Night Bitch.
Bitch. I like Night Bitch.
Lady, the evil lady, she had her threads on all 3 of them. Marcus and Lenore have theirs cut, but Jonas still has his. And apparently he could travel with them.
Jonah unlocked fast travel, guys.
Interesting.
And it would seem that you are also amongst that same category.
What gave it away?
TB will look at Mykoda and is like, he what now? I needed to talk to him, but...
He said he touched the thread and then he teleported or something. And he took Lenore with him.
That sounds mighty useful.
Yes, much to my disappointment.
That's weird.
I think that's how Maldred Vaughn's getting around as well. Oscar will interject.
Fucking Mal.
Yeah.
Anywho, I mean, there's also a little bit of a prideful glow on Varel's face. Leave it to the kids to figure it out, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I mean, understandably, but you know.
You shouldn't be playing with the threads. That is not good. It makes it harder
Don't worry.
for them to get cut.
I tried to explain that to them, but they didn't seem to care. Like children do.
I'm sorry, who were you?
Sulu is Sulu.
Sulu. She'll look to everybody else and then look back to Sulu. Be like, "Can you handle yourself in a fight?"
That's
Yeah.
a question for everyone.
Sulu can handle himself very well.
She'll like squint. You're like a wizard or something.
Warlock.
Sulu's a necromancer.
I'm saying that.
Apparently they or he or she or introduced themselves as a alchemist and warlock.
Oh, they said they had bony buddies.
I say there's a difference between a wizard and a warlock.
There's a big difference between them.
So when he will look to Makoto when she says he's a necromancer, look back to him, it's like, and then look to Harmony's like, I don't know the difference.
I'm a wizard. He is a necromancer. Or a warlock, not a necromancer. He gets his power from other things. I get my power from knowledge.
It's like, I don't see how this is different.
Summarize: wizards are nerds with books. Warlocks sign a contract.
Basically.
She'll look to Sulu, say, can handle yourself in a fight. You do magic, and I don't care what.
I'm sorry, what was that last bit?
She's like, I don't care what the difference is.
Well, there's really no sense in being all technical with things anyway.
Say again.
There, no, I'll just say it in normal voice just to make it hear better for you. There's no reason to really think too hard about it, basically.
Okay, it's just my ears skip words sometimes, so that was new.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
Yeah.
And sometimes.
I think that's the selective hearing coming in, Hera. Because sometimes I just skip whole ass sentences.
Sometimes Discord will skip words. So
yeah, Discord has a tendency to do that too.
But no, it's not selective hearing. It's an audio processing disorder.
And Discord is occasionally fucking with your connection.
That's true. That is true. But no, this one was my ears. The sound went in my ears, and my brain didn't recognize the sound as word.
So this was the neurospicy.
Neurospicy.
Yeah.
I understand neurospicy. Whatever they said the first time, I did not understand.
I love you, Red.
Yeah, okay. In short, it's the neurospicy.
Nice.
So yeah, Hebe is like ducking, kind of air sitting with her hands on her knees to be closer to eye level with like Sulu and Makoto.
So you said you could clean the threads?
Yes, I'm still working on it though. I need more ingredients.
I'll help you collect the ingredients if you help me clean Jonah's threads.
Aww.
But we will need those scissors that one little Decker had. If you want them, do you want them cleansed or do you want them removed?
Cleansed. He asked to keep the threads, so
Ooh,
I want to at least clean them.
Yeah, I was also given the offer of having my threads cut, but I much rather prefer to remember what I'm dealing with.
Yeah, you could keep an eye on her if you can hear her voice.
Mm-hmm.
Understood. I will do what I can, but I have to first get the right mixture to get the cleansing perfect.
Varel should see if he can unlock fast travel.
If you need any help, just let me know. I'll do whatever I can.
Sulu will need lots of help. There are certain things Sulu can't get without actually going to certain places. And from what I heard, the one place is alchemy is gone missing. So can't get my ingredients from there yet.
The alchemy has gone missing.
No, he's referring to Marcus.
Oh,
Yeah, Marcus has been kidnapped, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, he explained that part.
Yes. In case Hebe didn't know, because I figure Hebe'd be throwing shit by now. Like, I brought him all the way the fuck back.
yeah.
Is Hebe reacting to Harmony saying that Marcus went missing?
She's
I'm
having
trying to
delayed
think of how to do
processing
that
issues.
I'm trying to think of how to do that without breaking session.
Well, we have Work Dad here to calm you back down, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so she looks at Harmony, but there's like inside her pupils, there's light in like the middle of her pupils.
Oh, Archibald is gonna see that, and he's gonna say, "Oh, okay, all right, no."
Once Harmony sees that, he just locks right onto her, just like, hold on a minute, I'm feeling some weird magic coming from over there.
Just
Excuse?
calm hands on shoulders, kind of pinning Hebe to the floor in case she starts floating.
Hebe, are you alright?
She's
Sorry,
is
go ahead.
still glaring at him. She kind of like her jaw's like a little clenched, like gritting her teeth a little bit. There's a smile. It's not a real smile.
No, it's not.
It's just like gestural talking smile, not a real smile. Doesn't go
I'm
to
gonna
the
take
eyes.
that as a no, but I'd highly suggest not shooting the messenger.
And she's like, I'm okay as I can be. Where?
Apparently,
I don't know.
fucking Noir Papillon went even more bullshit or bad shit than she already was. And Victor here has sent some people he trusts to deal with that.
They are searching for him now, Miss Cooper.
Yeah, Hebe looks at Victor and is like, they're good.
They are very good. Almost as good as you.
Shit, he's dead.
Yeah, the light kind of fades slightly. And she'll turn around. Look to Archibald and like, thank you.
Mm-hmm. No, anything that you need.
She is blushed a little bit.
They are very cute, guys.
Yeah.
Archibald is also very similar to Hebe and understands about sometimes catching fire and floating. So
Harmony's very confused by Hebe's light bulb eyes.
yeah.
But will not press the issue further. Because not the time nor the place.
No, the time nor the place.
Wise. That would be wise.
Yeah, Hebe's gonna lean on Archibald and like her hands are closed, but they're like near his shoulders, and she's gonna put her forehead on his chest for a second.
Aww.
And then kind of scoot.
He will blush. He will look at both work dads and immediately look away.
Harmony is not a work dad. Harmony does not claim that child yet.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yes, keyword.
He will adopt all of the children, but he's not claiming that one yet.
Hebe's got a real dad, guys.
And he's a grown adult.
Okay, and
Hebe being a grown adult is nothing. Marcus is 29.
I'll say Marcus is a grown adult and Harmony has adopted him.
Just because you're married
Marcus's baby.
Oh my god.
Oh God, we were so close to Varel being related to Harmony.
They could be brothers. They could be dads together.
Yeah.
So you can have a family with just dads, just 3 dads.
Mm-hmm.
So Hebe's gonna look to Oscar and Varel. And well, first Varel's like, I'm sorry, you're boss. And then she looks at Oscar, and the metal guy, or the metal one, did that to you. That was messed up.
Yeah.
Metal what?
I think she's talking about Helm.
Yeah, and the metal one that used Oscar.
Yeah. She's talking about Primus.
Oh, the courtroom thing.
The trial, yeah. No,
Yeah, that.
Primus
What a fucking farce.
Primus is not gentle. I don't think he knows what flesh is.
Hebe looks to Varel's like, yes, farce, exactly.
Yeah, you know this kind of paste made from meat? Farce.
Yes.
Yes.
So, then what are you planning on doing next? Oscar's looking at the group. I know that you guys were in the park last week, fighting necromancers. He looks at Harmony and Sulu.
No, just stumbling corpses.
I say if we find the twins, we need to find a way to restrain them, so that way we can cut them up.
Oh, the fucking twins.
Yes, the twins.
Yeah,
The bane of our existence.
That was weird.
Yes, if we find the twins again, we need to find a way to hold them down so we can disconnect them from you-know-who.
My
But we need to-
crocodiles can hold them down.
Try to find these oracles. I would think, if we want to pursue that particular route of knowledge.
Well,
Could be beneficial for sure.
I would say the scholars amongst us could lead towards the research bit.
He's like,
If there's-
be careful with that. Don't trust everybody. They might be lying.
And you're not wrong, which is why I would like if you would join us, since you seem to have a natural intuition on liars.
More learned than natural. She like presses her lips together.
Well, nonetheless, it could be quite helpful to help us discern truth from falsehoods.
It's like, Archibald's coming with me. She'll grab onto his sleeve.
Doesn't Archibald have an election to be running for? Speeches to have, debates to give.
Well, with acting Mayor Cross still recovering from her gunshot wound, it's been put on hold.
What the fuck have you left out yet again?
I didn't know about that, thank you much.
It was in the newspaper.
It wasn't a newspaper, guys.
I was in the fucking sewer. Newspaper does not survive very well being flushed down into the sewer where there is acidic monsters.
I didn't know you.
To be fair, I've been currently consumed inside of a library. The news does not reach us down there.
Well,
all right.
He looks
Which
at Hebe
fucking moron shot her?
He Archibald looks to Hebe like, can I stay long enough to tell them this?
Hebe nods.
Me and my brother are not the only people from Twilight here. There is a mafia by the name of the Shapers that are working presumably for Ophelia Prendergast, though nothing has been proven yet. They recently sent assassins after acting Mayor Veronica Cross.
She's gonna be so pissed.
She is. She's very much so, and won't rest, even though she was shot with a virulent new venom, Demeter venom, which is exceedingly dangerous. There are no known resistances.
I've been working on that too.
Thank you.
Do
Thank you very much.
do we have to visit her so I can tell her to sit her fucking ass down and rest?
I mean, she's probably at City Hall right now, not doing that at all.
She
Let's-
okay. He
let's-
looks at Beryl and is like, just there's a think look, like narrows her eyes a bit.
Like a think
Raises
look,
her
like is
eyebrows.
she telling Beryl to think or is she thinking?
No, he's thinking of like, okay, what's on her mind? It's like, oh, so that's where he gets it from.
Oh.
But like in a way that's not like, oh, that's up. It's just like a I wonder kind of way.
Yeah, little bit of looking at Beryl.
Yes.
His mother had him when she was very young.
Look, he spent an entire beautiful summer with Veronica Cross and learned a lot of things before having his life ruined.
Yep, one good summer. That's
Yes.
all he got.
All I got.
After that it was congratulations. You have been sold to a dark goddess. So I can have a fucking puppeted corpse of my husband again.
Yeah. Veronica Cross punched that thing until it died again.
The old Papa Beth, congratulations, you won.
and she even apologized to Veril about it, who kind of mostly went, "Oh, good."
Thank you for destroying that abomination.
That's not Daddy, Mommy.
Oh no, baby Beryl. Oh, the trauma.
He's stinky, and he doesn't feel like he's cold and stinky.
And stinky. Oh, poor baby Beryl. But yeah, Archibald is just like, so we're my group is currently trying to find all of the Shapers and get them out of DragonHaven.
What even the fuck is a Shaper?
They're a faction of Twilight Mafia.
A Mephisto.
Drug runners, mostly, I think.
They wear rabbit masks
Why?
to hide their faces.
No, that wasn't a question. That was a why.
They're weirdos.
I heard they shot Marcus.
They did at one point shoot him, yes, before the gala. But his husband managed to save him.
Hebe rolls her eyes when the word husband is said.
Archibald looks at her like, is that wrong?
I am really happy I stopped hitting my head on the desk whenever I hear a stupid thing.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Listen, I was talking to Sean the other day, right? Because he had Jackson City Hall, and I was showing him the murals. I was like, the siege on DragonHaven was a historical event. And meanwhile, Mal is running around like a fucking trash demon. And he said, it's like if fucking Stalin came back to life and sold hot dogs.
Yeah.
Actually, even funnier. Hitler comes back and teaches a fucking aerobic class.
Like, and I'm like, or like got gay married to an Instagrammer.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like they didn't get married yet. I don't think.
Like, cause like you have to understand this is a historical event. This is part of the founding of DragonHaven.
I know.
Like everyone fucking knows who Maldred Vaughn is. I just can't. I just fucking can't with Dungeons and Dragons. Anyway.
That's what makes it so fun.
Yes.
Yeah. He was gonna like kind of like use Archibald's shoulder to like go up and like just talk to him directly, like kind of whisper in his ear, but like just soft talk. And, like, if there was a wedding, I wasn't invited.
Oh, they're not married?
I mean, they were here for like a week, so no, there wasn't a wedding.
There is like so much thinking behind Archibald's eyes that he is not going to convey to Hebe. I like how John's in the fucking audience, like, what they saying about me?
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to be rude, but like it came up, so like
it did.
Look, at some point you just have to not care about just verbally ripping into Maldred because he's always deserving it. And has for 300 years.
I mean, you said it, not me.
Okay, so then what is your next step?
Okay, also, why is there fucking glitter in the temple?
That's Amy's. And
that would
my coda.
Yeah, that would be partially Lenore's fault. I guess.
No, Beryl doesn't know that, but I was just kind of asking. Just kind of, what?
Yeah, Harmony was explaining because I'm assuming Beryl asked the question.
No, Beryl hasn't been to the temple yet.
Oh, really?
I'm just assuming he more or less tirelessly was in kind of either in the sewers or in the slums helping build stuff and only kind of just returned. Kind of.
Well, I guess it helps considering you are not allowed to sleep. So you're just like, fuck it, we're working all night.
Kind of. Until he passes out from exhaustion, and then he can hope for some sort of dreamless sleep if he's lucky. And if not, the body says, "You rest now, fuck you." And that's how Veril does a long rest. Crouched in a corner, sword kind of leaning against him. Passed out because he is exhausted.
Okay then. So he left. He got tired of our pollution.
That was expected.
That was entirely expected.
It's not like John deserves it, but Maldred absolutely.
Oh, you say that after he leaves.
Yes. What do you mean? I can't talk good about John while he's there.
I suppose first, if you wish, we can go and visit your aunt.
Yep. Best do that and see if she if I mean her mood is not gonna improve, but maybe we can convince her to take it a little bit slower.
Alright.
You won't be able to.
You and I both know that's not how that's gonna work.
Red, do you want to grab everybody's tokens except for Victor and copy them?
Including Magron.
Including Magron. He's staying with my Coda. They're still on a date.
Alright, everyone get all snuggly close up with... Oh, I grabbed his eye patch.
he grabbed his eye.
It looks like a group hug for Veril.
Group hug.
Yes, it does.
I got him.
Like, sorry you lost your eye.
I mean, if it would do anything, that would lovely, and Veril would probably appreciate it. But since it doesn't do anything, he needs hugs, but they don't do anything for him.
Aww, I feel so
because he's full. He's basically like a voodoo doll, stitched to a. To kind of one of these felt frames or something.
No, the baby.
He's basically dragging the felt frame around.
Yes. All right, let's put Veronica Cross in her
Office?
Office, yes. Characters. Players. No, NPCs. Named NPCs, even. DragonHaven NPCs.
Point of clarification. Voodoo dolls are actually for good luck.
Who did what for good luck?
Voodoo dolls
are actually gestures for good fortune.
So while you guys are in City Hall, you guys can look at the murals. The murals that are on the Storyteller channel. They're here.
What? We have had hints to this entire bullshit the entire time in the city hall, and we never went there and actually looked at this bullshit.
Listen, I didn't always have City Hall made.
I assume Hebe's lived here long enough that she's seen them somewhere else.
Yeah. This over here is kind of
maybe here when her dad went to vote one time.
This here over here is a sitting group, right?
Yes.
It's practically a sofa, right?
Yes. Oh no, Farrell.
Could you please unlock these?
Okay. Hold on. There you go. They're yours now.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm going to attach Hebe and Archibald and my Coda and Magron. That way Hera can move that around and then attach to my Coda. There we go.
All right.
And then I'll attach Oscar to Veril. And that way I don't have to control any of the NPCs.
Nice.
All
right. I know where her office is. Oh wait,
I can put Jax and Barnabas in City Hall. They are working on getting Jax's office done, so. Wink.
Weren't they just on a date though, Lynn?
They can be wherever the fuck
I feel like they
didn't
follow us.
They can be wherever the fuck I want them to be.
They should be still sitting in the Crooked Crow.
Yes, they were just sitting in the Crooked Crow. But also,
you just want them on the screen, right?
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's it. That's entirely it. And then Ikov, I would say you guys would meet up with him in City Hall when Sean is actually here, because he is also running for mayor. So he'd probably be doing like mayor research or something. Okay, let's see. I got everybody. Sulu is just looking around. Sulu, have you ever been to City Hall? I don't think you've ever seen a building like this.
No, Sulu is just wondering why.
Yes.
Hey, Sulu, don't wander off. People might think you're trying to do stuff you're not supposed to and punch you in the face.
Well, they can try.
Yeah,
I love that.
fair.
I love that.
That is the kind of confidence we like. So over there, someone please open the door. Oscar, please help me with these things.
All right. Sure.
My coda says, "Oh, while we're here, we can file for our marriage certificate." Just kidding.
Aww.
I was just about to say, are you gonna move, or are you kissing Magron in behind the corner?
They didn't kiss yet.
They haven't held it.
I know. That's why it was funny. There's also like 6 feet between them.
There is 5 feet between them. Oh my fucking god.
And that's not gonna work.
What are you guys doing?
Wait, I think it's probably better. Nope, if we split them up.
Harmony just
Leave them
shrinks
at the size they are.
No, Harmony just shrinks it.
I have to. I'll be right back.
It becomes half size. Harmony shrinks it.
You guys, I'm so glad the camera's getting this.
Watching as Beryl and Oscar are trying to put this thing in, Harmony's like, no. Shoots it with blue sparks and it shrinks.
Release it on when we're in her office, okay?
That I can do. Don't know if it'll work.
So, Beryl kicks that door open. And from then on, we probably have to wait for Lynn.
Yeah. You and I both had the same idea of saying never.
Yep, we did. I took longer typing.
You were spacing out every letter.
Yep,
I'm just dying.
because of emphasis. I mean, technically, you can rewatch it when the episode is on.
Yeah, but not now.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
gotta wait.
not right now. Yeah. That's a big shame. That is true.
I'm
That is true.
back.
I think it was like the first thing Harmony filled him in on was, oh yeah, so the burb has a thread.
Yeah. She's pure and good and qualifies.
That is true.
Yes.
Yes, had.
So, Lynn, the last thing I said is that Vero kicks open the door to her office
Oh no.
and comes in.
Varel.
Oscar, gotcha.
Varel, what are you
Harmony,
doing?
release.
Varel, what are you doing? This is my office.
Yep.
Yep.
She's got like
Let's move. Oscar, let's move this over here.
she's got an arm in a sling. What are you doing? You put Oscar in the void briefly.
So.
Those are my waiting chairs, Farrell.
You can fix them again.
Oh. She looks at
Those
her.
are your waiting.
She looks at her arm, which is in a sling, and then raises her eyebrow at him.
So, Auntie, I've heard that while I was gone, you managed to get yourself shot and poisoned.
In this very room, yes.
And I see, with great trepidation, that you're not taking care of your health and resting.
I mean, my cats don't leave me alone, so I've come here. It's very relaxing being here.
Yeah, you can also accidentally do a little bit of work, I gather.
She's not looking at him.
So, in an effort to kind of, support your recuperation, I first off took away the waiting chairs outside. Second off, since they're kind of sofa-esque, I thought it might be good for you to have an opportunity to lie down in your office should you feel a bit peakish.
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion.
Ooh, I rolled a 16. I
My
rolled
persuasion
high.
is not as good as my intimidation.
I'll let you pick, depending on your tactic.
My tactic is very pointedly pointing out that she's being unreasonable, and I am very worried about her.
Fair.
So I if you allow me, I would like to do this with intimidation.
Yeah,
Anyone wanna give me the help action?
Harmony?
I'm not proficient in intimidation.
Oscar will help. He will glower at her beside Beryl.
Lovely. So that's 26 with a nat 20. And the other die was also a 19, so.
Jesus Christ.
That was a good roll.
She grumbles at him, like, what, right now? I have guests in my office.
Yes, you have guests in your office. You look. We all know these guests here know you enough that you don't have to be particularly polite. Also, you're sick and you need recuperation and some rest. And if they're bothering you about these little tiny things, you can just tell them to go and fuck themselves.
Right. You smell like the sewers.
That's because that's where I was.
Yeah, I noticed you haven't been around even. Where have you been spending the entire time in the sewers, Val?
I spent a little bit of time in the poorer regions of the city. There were some collapsed houses that needed someone with a little bit of lifting ability to clear some rubble, hold some beams in place while others kind of hammered them in place and shit like that.
Well, yes, the oozes did get out and cause a fair bit of property damage, yes, but I mean, if I am going to rest, don't you think that you deserve one as well?
Well, I did rest.
You don't look like you've rested in years.
There is a laugh from here.
I mean, look. It's not my fault that when I'm trying to sleep, it's very hard to actually get some good rest. You have the privilege to be able to rest without some queen bitch trying to stick a new needle with a thread and a hole in you. So
maybe I can sit down better if my nephew shows me how.
Veryl picks her up,
Oh no.
princess style, and
He hates
just fucking gently puts her down on the fucking sofa.
She hates all of that. She's like baring her teeth at him.
Yes, you're very intimidating.
So what are all of you chuckle fucks doing in my office?
Could I have? Sorry. Could I have had the good fortune to have a mind of also grabbing a thermos of nice tea while leaving the crow's nest?
Oh, of course. Victor handed
I'll
it to
say
you
if
when
you
he saw
did
you
it,
guys
Harmony
leave.
does.
Yeah. Basically, and basically, while putting her down, then kind of taking out the thermos and handing it to her.
Alright. So she drinks the tea and she's like, oh, this is disgusting. Did you not bring coffee?
Coffee would keep you more awake. This, it's not very tasty, but it's a little bit sweetened. It has a tiny dash of milk in it. So take some fucking rest and go the fuck to sleep.
She grumbles. What are you chuckle fucks doing in my office anyway, outside of trying to make me rest?
Oh, but Miss Cross, I was just here to check on you. I heard you were shot. And we can't have the to-be mayor getting shot now, can we?
Mr. Ziegler. She looks at him.
He just gives
like
her that $1,000 smile.
Yeah, she looks at him like an old enemy.
Yeah, he just gives her that $1,000 smile. Yes, Miss Cross.
How's the planetarium doing?
Oh, absolutely stunning. We've been able to expedite the process of rebuilding by tenfold.
What's the schedule for it to be open again?
Oh, well, I would have to check in with the professor. Seems like I've been slacking on my duties, evidently.
Harmony's like, I don't know.
Fuck if I know. I've been reading books.
I've been reading books.
I've been
my daughter's trying to
get.
My daughter was trying to be dragged to hell. I had to stop that.
Yeah, I've been a bit tied up with family affairs. I'm sure if you followed the newspaper, you would know.
Yes, the newspaper.
Because I 100% expect there to be a gossip column already out about Harmony potentially getting married.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, there totally was.
Yes, there was. There was. People are distraught. Women, mostly. Sean, if you want, you have your pick of characters, but obviously the company is at Papillon Manor. So I have Ekov here, if you want. Yeah, he could be studying how to become mayor. Oh, he's deleted. Okay. The company snatched him up.
I think he wanted to use a different token, and
He wants to use a different token.
watch
Oh,
them.
Jesus fuck.
Was that soundboard, or did something actually break?
Soundboard.
That was soundboard.
she looks at the window. She's like, I just had that fixed.
I'm just walking through the window.
I've come to make truces.
By breaking my window, Ekov.
I didn't see it. I thought it was open. You did a really good job cleaning it.
What is
Look,
this truth?
he does something like this, and then he says something like this, and how the fuck can you be angry at that?
What do you want, Harbarv?
I make truces.
Trucy's about what? Are you dropping out of the race?
No, I just.
Mm-hmm.
Can you vote for me?
I won't. I won't vote for you, no. Especially now. But before I wasn't going to either.
He's a very straightforward man, isn't he?
He's very, very aggressively getting those votes. It's maybe a tactic I should try. I got 3 mayoral candidates in the fucking same room. I should go get Ophelia.
Well, Archibald isn't in the room yet.
Oh, no. I don't care. I like the drama. Let me go grab her.
Oh, God, no.
She can go bother her brother.
To be fair,
about her getting jumped?
to be fair, Harmony does like the Prendergasts, no matter how much how terrible he is.
Oh no!
Oh.
No matter how terrible they are.
He knows they got money.
Yes, they have money, and money is what keeps the library going and keeps them getting books.
Yep.
So he will suck up to a Prendergast to get money.
Well, Ophelia has entered the stage. She's here to do paperwork. She's also running for mayor. So let's give her some gold and a really obnoxious font.
Bless you.
And we are about to see all of the light in Barnabas's eyes die.
Yes.
In one moment.
Yes. Exactly. Oh man, there's no cash emoji? Fuck. All right, ATM.
Just use the actual dollar sign that is on your keyboard.
Nah. ATM.
It's true. There's actual cash symbols.
No, I like the ATM.
I am nothing. A living money dispenser.
Yeah.
That's all Harmony sees her as.
That's all Harmony sees her as, yeah.
Pretty much.
So Veronica Cross will actually look up like, I sense a chill. She hates Ophelia.
And she has preternatural senses as both a monk and a cleric.
Yeah, she's got both of them.
I'm surprised she didn't sense Harmony when he stepped foot in the building. She hates Harmony too.
She hates Harmony, but she loathes Ophelia
Harmony's not a creature.
Yeah.
He's not a
Not a
Prendergast.
hellspawn creature.
He's a creature. He's just not a hellspawn creature.
He's a human. He's a human creature, but he's not a creature.
Also, to be fair, Harmony arrived together with Oscar and Varel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably masked his
that masked
his
the aura.
vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wizard was hiding behind 2 paladins. So the wizard was hiding behind 2 paladins.
The wizard was hidden. That's all that mattered.
She is going to wish Veronica Cross a good recovery. So Hebe, Ophelia Prendergast comes in. She sees Archibald. She narrows her eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, is the acting mayor in a meeting? Archibald shrugs. I believe she is indisposed with her nephew. Is Hebe blocking the door?
She's only accidentally because she's patting Chop on the haunches, being like, "Hi, Chop."
Chop is wearing his official security pig vest. You should not be petting him at this time.
This is greeting hello as a person, because Chop is a person.
But like, he's got a job. You don't go up to like, helper dogs.
Yeah, you don't go up to security guards and pat them and be like, "Hello, person, how are you?"
Especially the Queen's Guard.
But you shake the hand of a friend who's at work.
Yeah, you say hi.
Ophelia Prendergast enters the room. Oh, okay. Chop's got a gun. Okay. He doesn't need that. You know that, right? He's way too powerful to even have that. It would just hold him back.
Did she even fucking knock?
No.
Okay, let me shortly update something.
Oh god! It's so fucking long. Hold on, I gotta move Chop and take a screenshot.
Wait, hold on a second. All right.
Oh, hold on. I'll take a different one. Print screen.
Don't forget the money signs.
The money signs.
Cause she don't give a fuck. Cause she rich.
She
would money bracket her tag. Let's be real.
She would.
Boy, show some respect. That's a real dollar.
I wouldn't 100% believe that the Prendergasts are the whole reason we have paper money in this world.
Oh, yeah, Ritz? Yeah, that's because they have too much goddamn money and they needed to transfer it around. So that's why Ritz exists, yes.
Yeah, basically there wasn't enough gold in the entire fucking world to depict how fucking rich they are.
Literally,
so,
yes.
So their actual wealth does not actually represent a actual physical value, but at this point has become, bullshit.
I mean, it's not a fiat currency. Writs do represent money in the bank and gold. But, like, what about Archibald, the absolute fucking king? He just carried a chest of 50,000 gold into the gala and dropped that fucking shit on the floor.
See,
that is something fucking different.
And that's why we like Archibald and not Ophelia.
I would beg to differ. Harmony is the other way around. Brenoir is that way.
Yeah.
Those two characters are very different.
They are.
Well, you cannot fault Harmony for being a wizard and having some weird views on how finances should work.
Yeah, don't eat it all. Deal with it.
Veronica, I came here.
Give it to me. My books.
I came here to wish you a speedy recovery. But it looks like you already have guests. She looks over at Ekov. And political rivals.
I think in such instances it is proper to send a get well card.
I think she burned the flowers that I sent. And the fruits basket. And Veronica Crush just nods to Vera like, yes, I did.
Both of these are not a get well card.
I'm sorry, whose swine is this? She looks around the room.
You don't know the big hero Chop?
She looks at Chop. She looks down at Chop.
You got your ID. He's checking for ID.
Excuse me.
Is there drugs?
This is Ophelia Prendergast. She requires no ID.
Oh,
my apologies. I did not recognize her immediately. I have never seen the Prendergast in person.
I've never seen this fucking elf in my entire life.
She will hold a hand out to Harmony. Harmony.
And of course, Harmony's gonna do the biggest bow, grabs her hand and kisses the back of it. Miss Prendergast, how are we today?
Oh, the campaigners.
Pretty happy about that one.
Also, appearances can be faked. So
yeah, I was just gonna say
proper identification is still very useful to have.
Yes. I was just gonna say there are at least two people we know that can have other people's faces. Real IDs have value.
Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah,
but Harmony does not care. But I'm aware.
But
she's wearing her signet ring. She's wearing her signet ring. That's all the ID she needs.
Oh yeah, like somebody couldn't steal that.
Somebody couldn't use an illusion to actually look like they have a signet ring on.
They could also do that with IDs, guys.
But the
Yeah,
Yeah,
magic
that
kind of
ID is a
negates
little bit more
IDs.
complicated than just, oh, I know that ring.
because you can't put it, if your disguised self or alter self, you can't put the thing down. You can put it down.
Well, unfortunately, there is no state ID for DragonHaven.
I feel like Veryl's
There
gonna
is now.
convince Veronica to do such a thing.
Veryl is gonna like go to Veronica Cross like we should implement state IDs.
Oh, absolutely. You know, with all the weird stuff and shape changing and illusion and bullshit that has happened, a proper ID that has been verified might do the organizational arm of DragonHaven good.
She's thinking about it. She's thinking about it.
Leave that alone.
Oh, also, you can organize healthcare with a proper ID.
Well, I mean, we'd have to figure out how to get past the Order of Bahamut. I mean, we don't have state health care. And she's like actually discussing this with Veryl.
Yeah, this kind of after Harmony took over, kind of greeting Ophelia. It's just the Cross household just starting to discuss public health care.
Yeah.
I feel like she's like, oh, thank God, I don't have to. He's good for something.
Yeah, like he's an excellent distraction.
This guy, I mean, as an actual thing, healthcare shouldn't be solely in the hand of the various churches, right? Because it then depends very much on the faith of the church, and specifically, the Order of Bahamut is a little bit more
Culty.
Corrupt.
Culty.
No, I was just kind of saying they're pretty much doing a pyramid scheme, right?
Yeah, that as well. Yes, they seem to be more in it for the profits.
Profit, shiny armors, not actually doing anything of worth. Yes, exactly.
They are probably also a cult. And she looks over at Sulu and she's like, "I'm sorry, I haven't been introduced."
Yes, Sulu.
Welcome to DragonHaven.
Yes, Sulu talks. And he waves his staff a little bit as a gesture and repairs the window.
Oh, thank you. She offers him a cigarette.
No.
I have a sudden urge to leave.
Oh.
I have a sudden urge to leave. Shatters window.
Leaves shop behind.
No. Yeah, I say shop goes through the other fucking window.
I'm sorry. I have to go back to the bathroom again. I can't. Be right back.
Veryl is doing a face palm that is heard throughout the entirety of
The
City
face
Hall.
palm heard around the world.
Sulu
Yep.
also did the same.
This chair is comfy.
Oh my God.
The double impact of two people just face palming very heavily.
I guess I'll wait till we pay these windows.
I wonder if they deliver pizza here.
All the windows. We could put bars in front of them. And behind them. And in between them.
Just solid bars.
Yeah.
Okay. So she
Made of obsidian.
did Sulu repair the windows again?
Yo, who deleting the fucking chair?
Oh no, the chair.
I can't do it. I'm not GM anymore.
Oh fuck! Hold on one second.
It's back.
Promote to GM. Promote. Sorry, you guys. I didn't want you getting spoilers for the Papillon Manor.
No, I didn't repair the windows back yet. Just to be
No. Yeah. Did Sulu take the cigarette that Veronica Cross offered him?
No, Sulu held his hand up and like, no.
Oh, that's fine.
No.
She just starts. She lights it in the middle of the office. She just starts smoking.
I mean, the windows are broken anyhow, so it's basically outside.
Yeah.
Ophelia looks to Harmony. Well, I'm so glad that I saw you, Mr. Ziegler. I wanted to invite you to be the debate moderator at the debate when we are actually able to have such a thing. She looks over at Veronica Cross like she's upset that Cross got shot, thus delaying the debate.
No, she's upset Cross didn't die.
Yeah, well, listen, I'm saying how it appeared. Everybody can insight that if they want. But yeah. She's upset her assassins didn't finish her off.
Well, of course, I'd love to.
Veronica Gross will speak up. She's like, no, I don't want Ziegler as the debate moderator. I already picked one out. Oh, gosh. Who? I was going to have that. Me? I was going to have that gremlin do it. Maldred.
It would seem Maldred's a bit indisposed of at the moment, though.
Oh, fucking hell.
He's a bit busy running errands for Helm.
That would have actually been quite hilarious.
Sorry, Hebe? What did... who said what? Was that Hebe or Sulu?
That was Hebe.
Okay, Hebe.
Oh, was it?
Across the room, so I was doing the bit of putting my hands in front of my mouth to act like I'm across the room. It's like, hey, don't you want someone impartial for that?
Who's impartial?
I don't know. Not them.
At least I can make it slightly entertaining for the audience. And I'm just asking the questions. I don't have to... I'm not judging them on their answers.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ziegler. She'll just straighten Harmony's tie for him and give it a pat. Now, let's see. She looks over at Ekov.
Oh, I would think she'd see Oscar and want to do something about that.
I mean, she kind of does, but Oscar's got people in between him and her.
That's valid.
You know what? Oscar's gonna go hide behind Beryl. Beryl's a great wall when you're hiding from insane women.
It seems to be. He hid a wizard. He can hide an Oscar.
He also hid he also hid Marcus from Noir. Okay.
Oscar, what are you doing?
Just let me stand over here. Ophelia bid on me at the auction. If you recall, she has not left me alone since then. Young man Oscar.
This is the thing. Some people who have ever purchased your services always think they are entitled to your time. And no, Veril is not holding in any way, shape, or form back in terms of volume.
No. Ophelia Prendergast is ignoring him.
That's lovely.
She's looking at Ekov. That's not your desk yet.
Are you saying he's gonna win?
How did I end up here?
You sat there yourself.
No, that'd be crazy.
No,
I must have
it's
fell
pretty
into
obvious.
it.
No.
You do plan on taking this election seriously, Mr. Harbaugh, correct?
Yeah.
You have your You have your responses for the debate questions ready?
Well, maybe if people that weren't so bloody lazy would get on that.
Oh.
But yeah.
Oh, they haven't been sent to you yet? Oh, that's a shame. I'll make sure they're sent.
Who are you?
She just
Are you the pizza guy?
She's just
100% he would know who Ophelia Prendergast is.
Yeah, he's being a shit. That's what he's doing. She just glares a bit. I can see I am wasting my time on someone that doesn't matter.
What are you talking about?
Fucking hell. Sean is sending me right now.
I mean, some people are wasting time wherever they step because they're not doing anything of value.
I'm gonna hire low this.
Gonna high or low this?
Yeah, like you.
Oh, roasted.
Anyway.
I feel like Hebe and Bredmore would get along great.
Veronica.
Oh, yes, they would.
Every time she refers to acting Mayor Veronica Cross as Veronica, Veronica just glares daggers at her. I also came to invite you to the funeral. They'll be burying Father soon.
Oh, may Moradin rest his soul.
No, thank you. She gives like a small smile, but like
it was such a tragedy to have him leave this realm so soon.
And that bitch is out of jail now. She goes back over to Harmony, who's the only sympathetic ear here.
Yes, that's also highly unfortunate. How did she ever get acquitted of her?
They didn't have enough evidence. Like, they needed that.
Didn't they have witnesses there?
Well, I mean, they placed her next to him, but there wasn't enough. The security guards, their memories were wiped by something.
That's quite odd.
You
would
40 gold and a lollipop, I tell you.
So, yeah, Phil, I don't know if you weren't really there, but Prendergast got totally murdered.
No, I gathered that. I have witnessed that. I even have seen the paper.
Yes, good. I'm so glad you're reading the papers, honestly. Except for the fact that your aunt got shot, but yes.
No. Veryl was still there when it was announced that Prendergast was dead.
Yes. Okay.
I've not been missing that long.
Okay. All right. Good.
It feels
that's
like
the thing.
it.
I mean, it's generally the case. Veryl steps away for 10 fucking minutes.
Shit hits the fan.
Marcus has been kidnapped. Hebe and Archibald are dating. Equal tragedies, honestly.
Honestly, Varys is kind of starting to think that he has to nail everyone down.
Veronica Cross got shot.
So he has to do something about Harmony because Harmony can't be nailed down. He just floats. How's he gonna manage that one?
Staple gun his coat to a wall.
You grab him. You pull him down to the level, you hold him there, and then you take out the nail and hammer until it is fixed and doesn't move anymore.
Veryl starts floating with him.
So
I don't think that's the case.
Awkwardly be in here.
Veryl is very heavy. Not only is he very heavy physically, he's also very heavy armor.
Yeah, he's like, I haven't received the debate questions either, Miss Prendergast. She'll turn and she'll barely give him a glance. I didn't think it was that important. You're kind of a outlier. You're not even a resident of DragonHaven. I've been living here. And once the embassy is built, I will be a permanent resident. Hebe, do you want to step in and protect your mans? I'm giving you the opportunity. I mean, who knows? I might get married.
I feel like that would shut Hebe down so fast. Just the embarrassment would shut her down so fast.
I mean, my brother is going to get married to a DragonHaven native. Macron is just like blushing.
Not from here.
He becomes even more crimson.
Yeah, it turns even redder.
Oh, she's as red as me now.
We have several people here that actually are not native to DragonHaven. Ecop, are you stealing the mayor's cigarettes? Yes,
He's had a rough day.
One day we will drag Ekov out of the harbor, wrapped in chains with a concrete foot, and the only comment will, "Damn, Ekov, always carries more than he can, always steals more than he can carry."
Oh man.
I don't know. Ekov could get with Brenwar because Brenwar can make bags of holding now.
Oh shit!
No.
They just get buddy over there.
Oh no.
The loot train.
All of DragonHaven will disappear.
I mean, Marcus can make bags of holding. It's just nobody ever asked him for fucking one.
Well, that's because he charges for them.
He has a business.
Well, yes, Brenwar doesn't charge for his bags of holding.
Victoria is already trying to figure out how to keep their expenses down.
He's making them.
Oh no, the pig is in the garbage can. So this is why
we must unfortunately rectify that situation, Archibald. I suppose you probably do need the questions.
I do need the questions. Yes.
Regardless of you not being a legal resident.
Well, I can fill out any paperwork that's needed. I thought I had already done so in order to be ambassador, but I guess that wasn't enough.
Ambassador does not mean you're a resident. You don't have a technically complete building that you're living in.
It'll be done in the spring. He's insistent.
The votes will be over by then. That's next year. Everything will be voted and counted by then.
So can you see why I wanted to give you guys stuff you could move around? Come on now, this is hilarious. Chop's just having a time. I know it makes Owlbear chug, but come on, this is adorable.
I feel like Ophelia would 100% be on the same side as Harmony right now. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
What he's saying.
No, exactly. Thank you, Mr. Ziegler. And she's going to turn to him and she's like, now what's this here about you being off the market?
Oh, yes. I happen to be being wed to Miss Stella Nightingale.
I don't recognize that name.
I suppose you wouldn't. She doesn't really mix with people of your high of class.
Oh, don't tell me you've been
She doesn't sink to that level, yes.
What'd she say?
So you're marrying below yourself then, Harmony?
I don't see it as below myself.
He can barely keep up.
I don't see it as below myself, though. It has blessed me with 2 wonderful children already, as I have adopted a Kenku and Mr. Vance as well.
Isn't Marcus Vance, isn't he an adult?
Well, yes. He is an adult, though he does act a bit younger for his age.
He has been legally declared to be a child.
By the state.
By by the church, not by the state.
True, by the church. Veronica Cross is going to look at Ecov like, can't you control your pig?
I feel like she's falling effects of the sleepy tea.
She kind of is, but she's also noticing Chop actively destroying her office.
Veril is now kind of positioning himself in a way that he can both shield Oscar and see and make sure that Veronica Cross is not seeing all the chaos.
Enforcing tea down her gullet.
Honestly, he's mostly successful with shielding Oscar, not as successful shielding his aunt from seeing the chaos that is ensuing.
But what about you? I thought you were interested in that hunky paladin out of the Temple of Helm.
Oh,
Veril
well.
stops entirely to try to shield his aunt, stands up straighter, and takes up so much space that Oscar is just vanishing.
Oscar has just vanished.
Oh, I mean, I thought that we had hit it off at the gala, but I guess he's too intimidated by me.
Well, I do gotta say, you are a very powerful woman indeed.
You're throwing him into the void.
Yep.
Just pushing him through the wall.
Yep.
That is quite
If you want to
unfortunate.
if you want to hide, hook the fucking wall.
Ecom stole the fucking chair. He's like, I like this. I'm gonna bring it home. And meanwhile, it's just a shitty office chair. like Ecom's like, none of my chairs have wheels on them. This is amazing. I can spin around in this.
But I suppose you do have questions to go prepare for, don't you? And the stage, I'm assuming, will be hosted by you for the first debate.
Yes, of course. I was thinking of having it on the terrace. That way we can overlook DragonHaven.
Oh, that will be quite lovely. I don't know where Ms. Cross plans on hosting her section of the debate.
Oh, everyone is invited.
Well, yes, I'm aware. But she has her debate to host, as well as Master Ekov and Archibald.
Harmony, we're all debating together.
I'm aware. 4 separate debates, hosted by each of the...
No, all of us in the same room. Answering the same questions at the same time.
Lynn, I'm trying to give you multiple debate sessions.
I don't want to do that. I want to have the vote ready. That's too much fucking work, Red. I don't want to do that.
Okay, that's valid.
Yeah, thank you. I'm like, no, don't give me more work. I like how Veril has shoved Oscar behind the couch.
Yep.
Yes.
Like,
there's just
duck
couch
damn
just
you.
started rising like a adjustable bed.
Yep.
Veronica slowly sits up more and more.
Archibald, why did Archibald get banned outside the thing again? Hebe, did you shove him back out there?
Yes.
Okay, then. You're just like, you just stay out here.
This seems
You have some glaring to do.
This seems stressful for you, darling.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, I love that. Wealth only trickles down when the wealthy are bleeding. I love that so much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see. I got a message. Oh, okay. No worries. It was not important. Okay, then. So, now, Ophelia is going to finish talking to Harmony and excuse herself. She's like, well, Harmony, you'll be at the funeral as well, correct? You were always a friend of my father's.
Of course, I will. The professor does send his deepest regards.
I'm assuming he won't be able to make it.
No, he actually has a new book he's writing. I think it might have been about about your family. I'm not sure though.
Oh, he's already written several books on my family. And try as I might, he will not erase my brother from them.
Well, your brother isn't the worst thing to have happened to DragonHaven. I believe that would be Mildred Vaughn. Or Vaughn, whatever his name is.
Oh, I can't keep track. Is he changing his name or not? Also...
It is quite a fussle, isn't it?
Also, I thought he was dead.
No, it seems like he's back alive again. Or is he dead again? I'm not sure. He can't seem to make up his mind still.
Harmony, won't you stand next to me at the funeral?
Unfortunately, I think Miss Stella might have a bit of an issue with that one.
Who is laughing? Who the
That'd
fuck
be
is...
Sean.
Okay.
Sean's dying over here. I feel that my betrothed would have a little bit of an issue with that.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm sure you do understand.
I will have to deal with
Harmony will
Barnabas.
roll persuasion for that, if need be.
Yeah, roll persuasion, actually.
Because I'm assuming they both get super jealous. 21.
Yeah. Okay, she's like, I'll have to deal with Barnabas then. God.
Well, you may be able to find if you might be worth sending a invitation to that hunk of a paladin. See if you can get him to come.
Perhaps. I think he's moving furniture. She's looking over at him.
Oh, not Veril. The other one.
Okay,
what was his name?
She can't see Oscar
Oscar.
behind Veril.
Oh, she sees the Oscar behind Veril.
No, Veril is very chunky. I mean, Oscar's big too, but I keep making Veril bigger.
Oscar is currently being moved under the couch.
Yes.
Hence the rising couch.
Yeah.
Yes, it might be worth inviting Oscar along.
Mr. Devereaux, yes.
And you might get your second chance.
It's a little hard to romance someone at a funeral, Harmony, but I like the way you think. She looks at Ekov. Yes?
Yeah. Can I have an invite to the funeral?
She's roll deception, Ekov. She's inciting the fuck out of you. Like,
I'm actually dying over here.
Why would you want to go to my husband's funeral? My father's funeral. Oh, she's not married yet. Though once she is, that man better watch out. Sean, what's your deception roll?
21.
She rolled a 3. You got it. It's fine. She's like, I suppose in the spirit of friendly rivalry, if you want to pay your respects at my father's grave, that would be acceptable.
He was the best boss ever.
Oh, that's right. He did hire you, didn't he? Well, that's all I came here to do then. Thank you very much. And she does a little finger wave. Veronica, I will see you later. And Veronica Cross is just like, drop dead Ophelia. Ta. She's trying to get the pig to move. Miss Cooper. She looks at Evie, who is entirely too close. Can I help you? Davey, are you talking? Because I can't hear you.
I was muted, sorry.
Yes. Sure.
She probably doesn't actually know her name at all.
I thought her father was a fairly famous merchant. Prendergast knows all the merchants.
Okay, I don't know if she knows. B, Hebe wants to do that thing where she grabs the doorknob first. And like she's gonna hold it for a little too long. And look her like dead in the eye and then open the door.
Do we want to do intimidation?
Sure, why not?
Sulu will help.
What do we got here? 7. She smiles vacantly at Hebe, and then like Hebe go past, and I guess block Archibald, yeah, and she'll exit.
Can the pig roll intimidation?
Yeah, pig can roll intimidation. What do we got here?
I got a big whopping 24.
Jeez. She like, I don't know, Chop just gives her like a beady-eyed stare, and she's like wigged out, and she just like runs. She power walks out in her pantsuit.
Don't forget the heels.
Yeah, the heels clicking. Yes. So,
Sulu wants to know who that bitch was.
Oh.
There was very bad vibes from her. Sulu noticed.
I like you so much, Sulu. You're right. She is a bitch. Veronica Cross is making a best friend right now.
There's no way I got her to invite me.
Oh, gosh.
Ikov, please don't embarrass yourself. It wouldn't be good for your image.
Sulu, why don't you come here, sit here next to me, and tell me where you're from?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I did all this on purpose. I just wanted her to underestimate me, so I acted like an idiot. Sorry, guys. Veronica Cross, I'll pay for the window.
Oh, thank you.
Sulu is from the Feywilds.
Oh, the entrance in Sylvanas Park?
Oh, deep in there. I go between the astral plane and the
What brings you to DragonHaven?
cleansing.
What are you cleansing?
The threads of fate.
The threads of fate. She looks over at Veril and she like points at him with her thumb while looking at Sulu, like, those threads?
Yes.
Well,
Wait, she can see the threads?
you don't know if she could see them. Well, that's a very important job. Is there anything you need from City Hall, Sulu?
Ingredients mainly. And some books.
Well, the library is open to you then. You can she'll give him directions to where City Hall's library is. And she'll give him like a little plastic card that'll let him like access it.
What, we have plastic now?
We've had plastic. How do you think Harmony has access to library things?
Half the things in this office are made of plastic.
Yeah. Who will take the card and slip it in his little pouch?
Do let me know what your research brings you, Sulu.
Sulu will try it, but he's close, you know. Sulu is close. Sulu knows close. Just needs more time.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out the. She'll like lift up her injured arm, the new poison that's been coming in.
Sulu is looking at that too, looking for an antidote and cure for that. Because I've had some of those attack my home.
Something better than Crimson, then, right?
Well, yes.
If you need anything from the mayor's office, let me know.
Yes. Surely will. Surely knows she can tell you is very powerful.
Veronica Cross is going to
Surely
make a new
now.
best friend.
I'll say, man is very confused by what the fuck is going on.
Do you have a place to stay, Sulu, or are you still staying in the Feywild?
Has been with the druids a little bit.
How do you feel about cats?
That's so cute.
Good, good. You could stay at Cross Manor if you like. There's plenty of extra rooms.
Surely make sense to that. If there's more space, we can probably get more research done.
Well, there is the old basement has a few of my father's things in it that might be of use to you, yes.
Surely we'll have to see these.
He was a doctor.
So he's got the alchemical equipment then.
Yes, he should have something left down there.
Ooh. Surely we'll take you up on that offer.
Excellent. Come by at any time then.
Yes.
And she looks at her nephew and she's like, and you should come home at some time eventually.
That I can definitely promise.
Have you even been in your old room?
Vera looks a little bit embarrassed. I haven't had the time yet.
Because you've been mucking around in the sewers and rebuilding homes. And you're telling me to rest.
Yep, but I'm not poisoned.
To be fair,
And
Miss
I don't have
Cross,
a broken arm.
he wasn't shot.
She'll throw it back like, I'm not cursed.
Well,
He can't get rest even if he wanted to. And you and I both know this.
Zulu is trying to work on that. True.
Sulu's just gonna solve all of the plot problems.
as much as I've lost respect for Harmony's brown nosing, he's right in this regard.
Excuse me, good Mr. Verrill. The only reason I do that is so that way we can obtain money for books to give to the children.
You're such a kiss-ass, Harmony, Ziegler. That is why I don't like you.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, Miss Cross. The feeling is mutual. You're a penny pincher who's tight with her money.
Hebe goes up to work, Dad. Hebe, what are you telling work, Dad?
Emotional support keeping.
Emotional support. Hello, this is my emotional. This is my emotional support daughter.
She doesn't like using things that people can't control against them, so she be emotional support to Verrill.
Like Veronica Cross could have controlled being shot.
No,
but she can control resting.
Yeah. We were just saying the same thing, Phil. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, but that's exactly the thing. That's why that's worked on her.
God.
If Sulu may interject on something, you were all talking about debates and things, yes?
Yes.
You might want to be very, very cautious about that bitch. Something doesn't sit right.
She doesn't. Well, I've known this about her for years. She puts like a hand on her bullet wound. She's like, yes.
Well, I wouldn't put it past her.
I like how Chop is just keeping his eyes on Archibald down here. Like, and Archibald's just like standing there reading the newspaper.
I say, for all you know, it was Archibald who put the hit on you. Do not wholly assume that it was Miss Prendergast. No,
I don't know.
it was probably her.
Granted, he is suspicious too, but not as bad as that bitch that was walking in here.
For all we know, it could have been you, Harmony. You just said you don't like her.
You're not wrong. It could have been me. I do not like her, but that's only because she's a penny pincher who refuses to give any money to the planetarium unless I beg her for it.
She flips him off.
I love
Well,
you too, Miss Cross.
We
Piss
did
ass.
have a lovely, worthwhile auction of bachelors for evenings and shit. That might have probably helped with the whole money situation.
Yes, I did do my best, Mr. Ziegler, to get you as much money as possible for the planetarium, if I recall.
I don't believe Archibald was a part of that equation, and on top of it, that was a petty competition between you and Miss Prendergast.
But I got Marcus.
And you sent my 12-year-old daughter into the sewers.
Listen, I didn't send her into the sewers. You should maybe talk to the people that your daughter is cavorting with.
Oh, don't worry. That has already happened. I still blame you, though.
She just smokes her cigarette.
You know, those will kill you one day.
I am hoping that it's one of these that takes me out and not one of you fuckle nuts.
Fuckle nuts. Nice.
Oh, come on. I might know someone who can potentially arrange that. If that's what you wish.
Alright, well, are you guys done? Can you get out of my office? Is there anything?
Will you rest?
Fine. She kind of like growls at Burl.
Do I need to leave Oscar here for a bit?
Oscar's like, yeah, I don't think Ophelia's out of the building, so I don't mind us waiting for a little bit.
Oh, but Oscar, you, good sir, need to prepare yourself to represent the Temple of Helm at a funeral.
Prendergast was not a follower of Helm. I don't need to
Don't
be there.
volunteer other people for things, Blue Suit.
I did not hear what you said.
I mean, that's the thing. If they need some dancing for the funeral, I suppose we can organize a little dance group.
Well, I wouldn't say necessarily dancing, but it would be good for your own political power. Now,
It's either dancing or pissing.
If, say, Miss Cross went with Mr. Oscar, that would certainly be something interesting. And it would allow you, Miss Veronica, to ruffle Ophelia's feathers. By stealing her potential date.
She's giving Oscar a very calculating look, and Oscar is looking frightened.
Harmony is very good at manipulating situations.
Are you constantly trying to sell off poor Oscar to the scariest women in the city?
Don't worry, Viral. You're next.
Oscar coughs. He's like, no.
All right.
I mean, I would be more than happy to accompany Mayor Cross to the funeral.
At least there's some sympathy there.
On him.
What did you want to do to him, Hubie?
Insight?
Oh yeah, insight him. Yeah.
Just gotta double check my numbers.
Do I remember the thing about Oscar and Veronica Cross?
Of course you do.
17?
He's blushing a little bit.
Okay, so he's good with this.
Yes, he's just had a day.
Well, frankly, if Oscar is willing, it's probably a good idea to make an appearance and very markedly have him on your arm. He is decorative enough as far as people have told me.
I mean, yes, and he is decorative. Oscar is just very uncomfortable.
Surely we give you something for that uncomfortable tension. Not you worry.
Okie dokie. So then, does the party want to try to get anything from the mayor or what?
No,
Yes,
Harmony's
to
just
get
having
her-
fun at her expense.
To get her to fucking rest was Veryl's whole plan.
That worked. She's resting now. Against her will, but she's resting.
Yes. Now we need to figure out where to find these oracles.
Oh, if you
That
bring that
sounds
up,
like an
she'll
idea.
tell you to go to the library that's here. Harmony, the City Hall library has books that even Professor Downfeathers doesn't have. So
I say,
try to
if he thinks
schmooze-
on it using his sage wisdom,
yeah, well, you could either talk to Sulu because he's got a library card now, or you could try to schmooze Veronica Cross.
I feel like the professor would have a library card.
Not for City Hall, he doesn't.
Really?
No, he gets a visitor's pass at most.
Ah, okay.
She doesn't like him either.
It'd be a
That's-
conflict of interest.
Conflict of interest?
Yeah. He
Now,
wanted
Miss
to take their
Cross.
books for his own.
I mean, it's,
okay.
it's technically a
Understandable,
public
little bit.
library.
Is it though? If I need to get a card to even access it, probably not.
No, that's how public libraries work.
Actually,
That
you
is
can
how
walk into a public library, read the book without taking it if you want.
You can, physically, yes. I just never did because I got a library card as soon as the local library opened, and I was about 6.
That's valid.
Yep.
For
I've never
City
had to.
Hall has sensitive documents in it, and you need permission from somebody at City Hall in order to access it.
Yes. Yeah, this different kind of library.
Yeah.
This document.
I mean, technically, the files in a city hall would be the town archive, not the city library.
Yes.
Usually, but
But
it might,
that- the
might be
archive
different in
is-
Dragon.
Archive's on a different floor.
Yeah. We're calling it a library because this one looks nicer. More shelves, less drawers.
The library.
Valid. Now, Miss Deputy Mayor Cross. He's still not gonna call her by her actual title.
Mr. Ziegler, what do you want?
If I were to help you, say, shove it to Miss Prendergast, as you say, or the bitch, as you call her, by potentially rigging the questions in your favor.
I am not corrupt, Harmony Ziegler. You take that right out of this office.
Okay. You are much better off than the rest of your competitors. He'll kind of glance at Ekov and out at the door.
Boy, I never would have you change the questions.
Ekov's writing this down.
I'll win without that.
But if I help you scheme in ways that allows you, such as the suggestion of taking Oscar with you to the funeral as a way to shove it to her.
Above board scheming, is that what you're offering me, Mr. Ziegler?
Yes, legal scheming. Because as you know, I am quite good at collecting significant amounts of knowledge.
What do you want?
All I request is access to the library. For you have knowledge I have yet to read.
Oh, what are you looking for?
I need to find something about the threads of fate and the oracles.
So Sulu looking for?
What did Sulu say?
Except,
That's what Sulu's looking for.
Oh yeah.
Harmony's looking for it for a different route than Sulu is, though.
Yeah, they're going
Fair.
at this from two different ends.
Fair.
Fine, Mr. Ziegler. She'll just give him a regular paper visitor's pass.
I see how it is. I'm going to have to steal all the books. Okay. This is all mental thoughts.
Yeah,
It's like,
really?
well, then I
Okay.
see how it is. I'm just going to have to chuck this all in my personal library. Why, I thank you very much, and I hope to work with you again in the future.
We shall
Sulu's
see.
gonna do an insight. Just because he can.
Okay.
That's a nat 20, 23.
Harmony got a nat 20 deception +6.
All right. I guess the higher, two nat 20s facing each other. Jesus. Is this gonna be, Jason? Is this gonna be like with Valgeth again? Are you just gonna keep rolling 20s? Is this...
Probably.
There hasn't been combat yet, so you don't know.
I won't know. Yeah, not. I mean, I am. You don't understand how much I've considered having the Shapers come in to try to shoot her again, just so I can watch Veril punch someone in a rabbit mask.
Do it. So Harmony will bow to her. Mm-hmm. Kind of like you did to Ophelia whenever
Is it
she
the
left.
same? Is it she's watching too? Is it the same amount?
Oh no, it's a deeper bow.
Ah, okay. She
He
nods in
understands
approval.
how bows work.
Yeah.
It's a deeper bow.
Yeah, she nods in approval.
Because she has the power to actually fuck him up legally.
Yeah.
Where he can't stop it. Ophelia, he could attempt to stop whatever she's trying to do.
Yeah.
And also physically.
And also physically, she can hurt him.
Harmony can just outfly her if need be.
No.
I think you break his arms first.
My arms have nothing to do with my flight. I just float up away out of her reach.
Not with that attitude.
Still break your arms first. And she'd cut for your leg.
I'll say
You
depending on
think
who
you-
wins initiative, yeah.
You
No,
think
she's
you
spending
can cast with broken hands? You'd be wrong.
I don't think my mind spells require.
I don't know.
What is it?
The mind
I don't-
spells probably not. No.
No, my mind spells do not. I don't think they require.
Hand gestures.
No, some of them do.
Dang.
Some of them do.
Dang.
Ooh.
So I do need hand gestures for some of my mind spells.
All right then. If you all want to get out of her hair now, you can check out the library, which is down here.
There's
There's
one
the-
more thing
Yes.
that Sulu is doing. And
Sure.
he's talking to Oscar about it.
Yes.
Grossman.
Yes. He looks all the way down at Sula.
Sulu reaches into his bag and he pulls out like a little container, like a hand cream, in a sense, and hands it up as far as his arm could go to reach up to give it to him.
You can use this on the arm to make it feel better.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure Miss Mayor Cross will appreciate that. And he looks over at her and she's just like, nah, I guess if the little one gives it to you.
Sulu very good at his alchemy.
Thank you. Mycota and Magron, what are you guys up to?
Harmony made a beeline. He's out of here.
You're gonna.
Is Magron still carrying Mycota around?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mycota should never have to walk again.
I think it would be funnier if she grabbed him by the finger and was leading him around.
That's also hilarious. Yes.
That would be
She knows
adorable.
that too. Right.
She does both of these things.
Yes.
Evidently. She would.
Mr. Harbarv, please get out of my chair and go.
Did you meet my future husband?
Macron is blushing furiously.
I have We have met, but not yet really talked.
He holds a hand out to Veril. I'm Magron Primadux.
Veril.
Veril.
Bros Ingrom.
Oh, so you are related to the mayor.
Yes. She's my aunt. And I leave her in the good hands of my brother.
Oscar,
Not related brother, but
yeah.
brother
Oscar
by
is
face.
just like trying to convince Veronica Cross to take medicine, like to have medicine put on her wound. Meanwhile,
Auntie, listen to him. Or I'm gonna bother you.
she hisses like a cat. She's also still glaring at Ekov. Are you leaving or what?
Veril, both shake hands with Macron.
Oh, hey, strength check. Are we doing an intimidating one or what? What are we doing here?
No, not at all.
Okay.
A polite,
He's
firm
not
handshake.
Brenoir.
I don't know. Maybe he's trying to grade as party dad. He is trying to grade Mykota's bow.
Magron has already with some of his deeds, words, and actions proven to be absolutely besotted with Mykota and a kind of decent guy. Also, Mykota is an adult.
Aww.
Hebe is too, but you know.
Hebe's been on fire more often than Mykota, so we gotta watch out.
Yes.
Sean, are you muted or what? Because she's still glaring at you.
He's scooting out, isn't he?
Yes.
With the chair.
He's fucking scooting out.
Hear that sound? The sound just.
Wait.
Oh no, he keeps teleporting. Oh, okay. I see. Red has got his chair. There's a tug of war going on.
Off. There's a lip at the edge of the carpet. The chair can't roll over it.
And now the chair has gone to the void.
Alright. Okay. So everybody leaves. Harmony and Sulu are already in the library. I want you guys to give me investigation checks. Those two, give me investigation checks. And as you guys come down here, give me the people that are walking down here will give me perception.
26.
Oh, Sulu. Yeah, you can hear Ophelia raising her voice at someone.
29.
You hear it too, Harmony. I don't know if you care.
No, he's more in. He's involved in books at the moment.
Yeah, and Sulu doesn't care either. Sulu is also mainly
Involved in books.
Yeah.
He's also being a nerd.
Yeah. So then you could tell me, you could just tell me your investigation. Investigation, I think, would probably be the best check for finding.
Yeah, that was my investigation roll.
Oh, okay.
That was mine as well.
Oh, I thought you were doing
That
perception.
was our investigation roll.
Oh, okay.
We weren't
No.
doing that
You
other
find
one.
exactly what you need then. You guys both find exactly what you're looking for. Fuck, I'm sorry. What are you guys up here? What are your perception rolls? Did anybody
16.
get below a 15?
14.
Ah, Hebe.
That's fine, because I'm wanting to mention something to Archibald.
I got a 22.
Sweet.
Just straight.
Mykota, what was your bonus?
I got a 15 with my bonus.
Okay, yeah. So anybody that rolled above 15 can hear Ophelia Prendergast raising her voice to someone. But first, Hebe and Archibald, what do you want to say to each other?
Yeah, he's like, we can't let them find that.
Find what? He's confused.
So she will kind of shift her shoulder, brush down her like cloak, adjust her hood, tap her foot, look him in the eye for like 8.5 seconds. Tap herself on the nose.
Jesus Christ.
Takes
Every
like-
thieves' cant symbol she knows, yes.
Well, it's supposed to take 4 times longer than actual words. So
He's
Very
just
true.
patiently watching her.
and then she's like, it rains when the sun comes out.
Uh-huh.
And that is to convey they're trying to find me.
Oh, and he looks over at the other group like them. He's gonna just wink.
She nods, gestures like past like Varel and Mycota and Magron to where Harmony went.
Oh. Why is he looking for you?
He looks up and does the glowy head thing.
No way. He's like you gotta understand. Idrisil is not a very high up celestial, you know? So like he's trying to understand what Hebe is saying, and it's just a little bit floored.
Yeah, with Hebe being related to one of the big 3.
Yeah, it's like direct eye contact after that. Like, yes, I am serious.
I think I need to sit down.
It's like, you didn't hear all that?
I mean, I heard what they were saying, but I didn't think you. Are you sure?
Like, I mean, she points to her head. She points directly up.
I guess you're sure. That's. Do you want to go somewhere and talk about this?
Like, I think we better run interference.
Okay. All right. Well, whatever you need.
She's gonna go try to stop Harmony from finding shit.
What the fuck?
I feel that's 100% what she's gonna try to do.
Oh, okay.
The
There
fuck
it is.
was that?
Yeah, I'm looking too. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Oh no!
The
That's-
fuck?
uh,
Oh, it's security
Chop the farmer.
pig.
What is he? Why is he bloody?
Well,
It's
because
armor.
security pig.
It's not bloody. It's actually a ugly Christmas sweater as
Oh, no.
far as I could see.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
Security pig chop disappeared.
okay. So Mycota comes over to Hebe to do a vibe check. Varel, are you continuing on down the hallway?
Yep. Varel
Ikaf?
is kind of planning to.
Okay. Ikov and I guess Chop is gonna stay and be security pig. I don't know. He's got a job now.
Look. The people in this group over there are so far, in Varel's opinion, the only ones that can actually be trusted to be adults.
There you go. There you go. All right, Mycota, Hebe, what are we talking about?
She's like, what's going on?
Yeah,
She's gonna be face to face with Mycota and in a low voice be like, don't let Harmony to go to any churches, especially if you find something. And hopefully we don't want him to find something.
Why?
She points to her head.
What does Harmony have to do with that?
She will whisper, "They're looking for me."
Oh, well, can't you just talk to him?
You can't stop the knowledge. He will get all of the knowledge.
I don't think he'll stop if I tell him, because that will be telling him that it's me.
And he'll try to find someone else at that point. Potentially. I don't know. You wouldn't know that.
No. There's no way for Hebe to know that.
I don't think he would hurt you. We're on the same side.
She'll look just look in the distance like, is he?
He's my friend.
Aww.
It's like, yeah, I don't know how he works. He's scared Lenore.
He's also really
He was just
buddy-buddy
worried
with
about
that
her.
Ophelia bitch.
He'll do anything to protect Lenore.
Sometimes that's too much. I've never met a kid smart as Lenore, but I've met kids like Lenore before. Mostly when I was a kid.
When I was looking into the mirror.
She didn't have to raise herself. She has two loving parents. But when she was being a street nonsense kid, as she did, she met kids who had to raise themselves.
Mm-hmm.
How old is Hebe?
32.
Okay, so Hebe would have grown up at the same time Harmony did.
This is true.
Around the same time. Harmony's only a little bit older than her. Harmony's 37.
Well, he's apparently old enough to date Marcus's mom, so.
Marcus's mom is only 3 years older than him. Or, sorry, 5 years, technically.
I didn't know how old she was exactly.
My coda says, I don't think I can stop Harmony. I think you should just talk to him.
I don't know how to talk him out of it without telling him exactly what he wants to know, which won't help anything.
Is telling him what he wants to know so bad?
Yes.
We're finding another way to save Lenore. Maybe we can find another way to help you.
I guess, but I don't know how this stuff works.
Just trust me on this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Secrets aren't good.
This one's keeping me alive.
Well, if he tries to hurt you, I'll stop him.
I know you can. I just don't want that to happen. I don't want to break Lenore's dad's ribs, okay?
But I will. Sorry.
I mean, self-defense is self-defense.
Why would you hurt Lenore?
No, Lenore's dad.
Oh. I thought you said Lenore's ribs.
No, Lenore's dad's ribs. Discord ate the word dad when it was very important.
I heard dad.
I heard it too.
I also heard it too.
Discord ate it in one specific direction.
the most important direction.
Yeah.
You can try talking first. It doesn't have to end in a fight.
She like look back over her shoulder. It's like, look, this kind of stuff, it's better people don't know.
Mm. I don't know about that.
She will put her hand on Makota's shoulder and like get a little closer and like kind of whisper and be like,
And then
"Try to
cast
take me from
disintegrate.
No. And she'll say, they tried to take me from my family. I can't let them find me again.
To be fair, that's right up Harmony's alley, is keeping people from being taken.
I mean, he tries.
Hebe doesn't know that.
He still he tries. Unfortunately, Marcus did get got it.
Harmony behaves so sussy. Nobody, This kind of. But I would help you. Yeah, but look at your fucking behavior.
You're a little two-faced, Harmony.
He is, yes. But
You don't.
He does that
You
to
don't-
achieve goals of obtaining money to help people.
Yeah.
Yes, but it
does
does
that
not
for good
engender
reason.
trust.
Oh, I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
You're
I
a
don't know. He
sussy
got the
maca.
baby. He got the baby bird to like him, to trust him.
She's baby burb.
This is also true.
This
And
doesn't
Hebe
say
is-
anything.
Hebe.
Yep.
She's not
He got
quick to trust.
Ekov to trust him.
Oh. And he's wearing a blue suit. So that was
Yeah.
hard mode.
He got Ekov to trust him while wearing a blue suit.
You don't know if we trust you. No
I
idea.
don't know. You kind of were willing to spill your guts to the man.
He doesn't trust anybody.
Not
You
really.
literally gave him the book to hold.
He knew that it wouldn't stay in the library, honestly. He was just like, here, take it. It's going to come
this
back
is
to
true.
me anyway.
But gave him the book to hold, was just like on the verge of spilling his guts about shit.
No.
No.
That's not how I remember it, but okay.
You're currently arguing. You totally did trust me, right? You trusted me. No, I didn't not trust you, but you trusted me.
No,
You don't know.
Ekov is arguing that I don't know if he trusted me.
You don't know.
You're right, I don't.
Could have been
I'm
lying.
just saying the vibe check was a vibe of trust. Now, I don't expect Varel to ever trust me.
Alright,
Not.
so...
Well, there's possibilities, but nah. So far, nah.
Like
Yeah.
I said, I don't expect Varel to ever trust me.
You can
Yeah.
trust the alchemical doctor now.
Yes, Sulu is very trustworthy. Like, immediately.
Man's a necromancer, and you're saying he's trustworthy.
He is.
He's
My
not a
Coda
necromancer.
trusts him.
If he's
My
a
Coda-
necromancer, I haven't seen it yet.
This is true. We have yet to witness the necromancy.
Yeah,
Sorry,
and
self-proclaimed necromancer. Is that better?
the amount of harmony being suspect is we have seen plenty of that,
Yes.
and that's kind of the thing.
Oh, come
here,
on.
what
Harmony
we're
was only
arguing about.
sus once, and that was with Ophelia.
Mm.
What else has
You
he
ser-
been very clearly
if that's how you see it, you're seriously underestimating how sus you're playing him.
That or I forget exactly where I've been suspicious. Besides
Like
the
every
Ophelia.
time you open your fucking mouth as Harmony.
Anyway, are the girls done having their super
with all my
secret
love,
conversation?
with all my love, but seriously.
No,
I mean-
my Coda's not done. She's like, I know Harmony's a little rough, and he's afraid of glitter, so he's kind of weird. But
He's not an understanding.
he's been helping us ever since we got back from Misery. And I think if you don't talk to him, it'll just breed more mistrust, and he's more likely to harm you than if you tell him now.
Tell him the truth or he'll harm you. It's what you just said. This is super good.
That's
This is
not
gonna be
helping
No,
the case.
nope.
What she means is if he's keeping secrets, he won't trust her.
No, I
Then he'll harm her because he trust her. Sorry.
I understood what she meant. So Hebe's like looks over her shoulder again, and then she's like, "I'll try."
She gives Hebe a hug.
Oh, reciprocated hug.
She's like,
Let's
love you.
go before they make too big of a mess.
All right, guys. You guys hear Ophelia Prendergast being offended, like bitchily offended.
And the sky is blue.
So if this door is not yet open, Vero would open it up and see what the problem over there is.
So Ophelia is just tearing into this blonde young man verbally from across the room. She's like, "You're
okay." What's she saying?
Yeah, you're useless. You don't pull your weight around here. I've had to take care of all of the funeral arrangements by myself. And she's just on a rant.
Hey, man, shut up!
And then this poor man is just like shrinking into his chair.
What seems to be the matter here, Madame Prendergast?
And yes, Hebe actually said that.
What did Hebe actually say?
Hey, bitch, shut up!
She looks at the two of them and Ekov behind like, I'm sorry, this is a private family conversation?
You're in a public place. Shut up.
I love you, Hebe. I love you so much.
Yes,
so what
girl, it's coming out. Yeah.
What seems to be the problem? We have heard your shouting over at the mayor's office, and I was wondering if there was any trouble.
Oh, no, there's no trouble that I can't handle. I'm just... She will turn back to her brother. She was like, I told you to be at the house yesterday. Where were you? And he's just like, yeah, kind of like that, Red. I was busy helping a friend, and listen, Ophelia, now really isn't the right time. I'm working. And he I don't know where they got the cake, guys. I didn't give them that. They're supposed to be working on getting Jax's fucking office. You will be home tonight, or it's no longer your home. And then she will turn and she will walk out.
On Tripper?
Roll athletics.
Okay.
Okay, he could be regular size. Oh my god.
Yeah. Veril is kind of stepping in right after Ophelia steps out, looks at the man and kind of goes, "If you don't have a home to return to, you're welcome to spend a few nights at the Temple of Helm."
Oh, thank you. I'm staying at the Crooked Crow. And your name is
I'm Veril.
Beryl. You're familiar. Haven't you been building houses?
I have been helping out a bit.
Oh, thank you so
Your
much.
name is?
He'll get up and he'll run over and like, thank you so much. You've helped the poor so much in DragonHaven.
I've been trying to be a little bit useful, yes.
I'm sorry, Hebe, you didn't trip her. She rolled a 12. She just kind of like steps and then just walks past.
It would have been so funny if she got tripped.
Yeah, it would have been amazing, but instead she just gets removed.
Face planting rich bitch.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Barnabas Prendergast. He'll hold his hand out.
Veril shakes it.
I'm in town for my father's funeral.
I have heard. My condolences.
Oh, I hated him. He will not.
Well, my condolences for you to have to bother to appear to a funeral you do not want to be part of.
My sister told me that if I did not show up, I would be completely removed from the will.
Can you do that after the death of your father in any case? I don't think this is how the law works.
She has an army of lawyers that are contesting the will, saying my father wrote it while he wasn't in the proper state of mind.
I mean, I would agree that he was generally, from anything that I've ever heard of his actions, not in a right state of mind, but at the same time, so neither is she, so the problem is that. But, you know, it is a will.
She has all the control of the finances and thus the lawyers. I'm trying to work on it as best I can.
I understand. Do you is your livelihood or your general ability to live an unbothered life infringed upon by not having anything from the will?
Yes, I unfortunately my business degree has not given me much in the way of a substantial living. If it wasn't for my trust fund, I would probably be begging on the streets.
Well, there's worse things to be than a beggar. It is, to be quite fair, more respectable than who your sister is, if I may be so frank.
Thank you. And thank you very much for stepping in.
Not a problem. As said, I'm not a lawyer. I only know the barest hint of what the law is about. I think I've seen this man, points at Jax, around, being clever in that regard.
Got pinned a medal to Jax? Do I want to know?
So, but as said, if all holds fail, you're welcome at the Temple of Helm.
Thank you. I have slept there on occasion. Oscar is a good man.
Yes, he is.
He'll nod. Do you want to do like an art that has the mask and the pin and everything? Because all those things at once are just it's starting to clutter his avatar. Okay, so Harmony and Sulu. Sulu, you find a lot here on rare herbs. items, things like that, stuff that you will need in your research of the threads and such. Yes. Harmony, what is this magical bullshittery that you've got on my screen, but that's not on the actual screen?
It's a thing that may or may not happen.
Just gonna put this in the chat.
I'm refreshing. Rolled an 11.
Are you feeling refreshed?
Are you feeling refreshed?
Oh.
So, Harmony, you wanted to find out about the oracle that did the tapestries. Is that correct?
Yeah. That's where everything was leading me towards.
Alright, so I will put a name in the chat.
And then to see what other books that don't exist in the normal library.
There's a good bit. Stellatrix Bellefontaine is the original oracle. She is said to have died over a century ago.
Where did she die?
Did I hear that right?
was-
Stellatrix?
Yeah, Stellatrix. So I put it in the chat so that you guys.
Okay. I heard something entirely different.
Okay.
Yeah. Where exactly did she die? Or sorry, does the book list where she is buried?
Trying to think if she would be. See, I don't want you guys trekking all the way to Pine House, so I'm gonna say.
So Pine
Well,
House.
it depends. How far is Pine House? If Pine House is the same distance as, say, where Abuela's from, that's going to be a fast travel kind of thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fast travel kind of thing. Yeah. I would say her last known whereabouts was Pine House, and most likely that's where she's buried.
Wait.
And Pine House is further from DragonHaven than Harbor's Edge.
Harbor's Edge.
You guys, I hope you guys can get Varel to unlock fast travel. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not touching any
bandit
of those fucking strings.
I'll say,
We bandit
do any
grinder,
of-
we die.
I'll say, does any of the other books stand out to me as, oh, hey, this is remotely interesting?
Roll me a percentile.
$78.
A what? 8?
78.
Oh. I'm gonna say you pick up some more information on the Iron Wall.
It's just a book on the Iron Wall that I haven't seen before.
Yeah.
Do I notice a Hebe? Is a Hebe being stealthy?
She's
No,
not
like
being
he's
stealthy.
being wait patiently.
Yeah, she just sees Harmony. He's just nose deep in this book, randomly reaches out onto the shelf, grabs another book, looks at it momentarily, nods at it, puts it underneath the book he's reading.
She will.
Oh, yes, Miss Hebe, what can I do for you?
We need to talk about something.
Oh, what's so about?
So I overheard you're looking for some. She looks down, thinks about it. Very specific information.
Well, that depends. I'm always looking for very specific information depending on the specific topic. I have several different topics I research all at once.
Okay, that wasn't helpful.
This man has so many different things he's looking at.
About the yarn stuff.
Oh, you talking about a demi-child of the god Pelor?
Yeah. So there's and then she gets like, there's people who want that information. They're dangerous.
Oh,
They can't know that. Okay.
what kind of people?
It was a long time ago. Is there a way I could describe these people, Lynn?
Is this something you'd like to broach in a bit more of a private setting? Meryl.
Thank you, Phil.
Pleasure.
Yes, Harmony will invent string theory at level 20 for some reason.
Get a documentary made about him.
So, Harmony, you asking if you want to like speak privately?
Yeah, I'm asking Hebe, like, is this something you need to speak under more safer conditions and less public conditions?
She looks around, sees everybody that's in here is people she knows, people she trusts, a little wizard guy, or somebody who probably won't care. She's like, no, this is fine. Listen, just they're bad people. They don't care about families. And she kind of like brings an arm in, puts it over her other arm.
Hmm.
Like looks down for a second. Does not know how to word it.
Little one, would you like me to enter your mind and you could just tell me that way?
She hates that.
Oh, she's like, first of all, I'm an adult. I'm just short. Second, no, thank you.
Well, he's not wrong. You are little one. He didn't mean that like in a young way. He meant that as a physically, you are littler than him.
Yeah, he's
But
tall.
he meant it in a condescending way.
No.
It came across as condescending either way.
That's valid.
I would very much appreciate if you didn't do that. Thank you.
I'm just saying, it's a little bit easier to convey what you are trying to speak. But if you wish.
It won't be. Trust me. You think it will, but it won't.
Okay.
Like, basically, they're a bunch of kidnappers.
Well, that can't stand. If you know something about them, why haven't you reported them? I'm sure the Night Watch would love to get their hands on them.
I don't. Was there ever an official case about this, Lynn?
No, it was covered up.
That's. Do I know why/how, or is that just a big frick?
Maybe you were like 6.
Yeah. She will shrug and like, I don't know, but she's definitely like still arm on other, like one arm straight down, other arm in front of herself, definitely looking like off to one side and down.
Harmony will kind of squat down. You know, I don't plan on letting.
He's squatting
down. He's 6'4" when he's standing on his feet. He floats all the time, putting him at approximately 7 feet.
Okay, he's almost a foot taller than her. Okay. So he'd need to engage the knees. Okay.
Yeah. So he kind of just shrinks down a little bit. I know you're a friend of my daughter. I won't let anything harmful come to you. If you want, you can give me just a little bit of information. I can see what I can do.
I don't know where they are. I don't know why nothing ever happened about it.
Do you know who they are by chance? Just a simple name would be a wonderful place to start. And he is kind of lowering his voice once he got closer to her. 'Cause
Do they wear?
He's
do they
realizing
wear-
that.
Sorry, go ahead. Okay, I guess it's my turn. Lynn, do they wear any, like, air quotes, uniform?
They did wear robes that had that sun symbol on it. Yes,
Specific color?
white.
And they
She'll-
also used pointy hoods.
No.
God, Varel.
God, no.
Come on, man.
No.
I mean,
Leave us Americans alone.
No.
And our bullshit.
No.
It's not like your past is clean either.
Fuck.
No.
Can we not?
You
Nope.
leave us American past alone, and we'll leave your past alone.
that's why he can
Oh.
make the joke. He thinks about it all the time.
God,
Yep.
guys.
Holy crap!
Can we not? On the video, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't. Let's not. She'll like. She's still like looking at me. It's like white robes. That's all I know. I don't know what their names were. I didn't see their faces. They tried to break into my house when I was a kid.
Oh. Did you see them specifically? As a kid, do you remember if you saw
Not
them?
their faces, just white robes.
Not perfectly. You know, I did help Lenore retrieve her memories. I could help you potentially remember what they looked like.
I don't want to.
Okay, that's valid.
I don't want to remember the worst day of my life.
I can understand that. And Harmony's eyes kind of go long-wisted. But I will see what I can do as he kind of collects himself and stands back up. White robes. I think I can do something with that.
Just don't let them know.
Don't worry. They won't know you even exist. Oh, it seems we've gathered an audience.
Yeah.
Yes, Master Sulu and Ikov. Ikov seems to have fallen asleep.
That's valid.
Really sorry for overhearing, but you might be able to help in that regard with those white robes. Also, Sulu wishes to give you a hug. You seem very down.
God damn it, Sulu. You get like 15 experience.
So Harmony's gonna float away while that's happening.
Hebe will allow hug. Say the rest again.
Alright. Well, this was also towards Harmony to hear as well. But basically what Sulu was saying, that he might know a little bit of what you speak about the white robed beings.
Yeah, the cult of Paylor.
She will allow hug. It's like, what do you mean do something about it? He asks. He's serious.
In a sense of a bit of eraser, so to speak.
What do you mean?
I mean, back in my home, a lot of people like to come around my swamps, and I've seen white robed people running about as well, along with the bunny people.
She like purses her lips for a second, eyes squint, very thinky.
Very thinky.
You know, Hera, you're just like feeding the whole. I'm just waiting for a detect thoughts. I have a thought to give the detect thoughts.
Do it,
No.
nerd.
Really not. You're not. I don't think the player's ready for that. I don't think the character's ready for that, and I don't think Lynn's ready for that.
I'm not.
What's going on in Hebe's mind?
Well, I mean, okay, Lynn knows about it. I just don't think she has anything ready for you to get.
That's valid.
Yeah, no, I don't have NPCs built or their lair.
Yeah, but she could probably come up with like, oh yeah, this is vaguely what their face looks like.
Not from not an exact person, no.
Well, I know, that's why I said vaguely.
That's not what I'm talking about. But what she was thinking about was, okay, why would the people in white robes and the drug runners both be in Sulu Swamp?
Both be in the same place, kind of thing.
Yeah.
She's trying to put 2 and 2 together to create 4.
Yes. She's trying to find cosmic 4.
The Feywilds are very strange. A lot of people travel through there for some odd reason. And
it's not like a here swamp.
No, that's in the Feywild.
Yes, the Feywild seems to be the fastest way to travel.
Yeah, that's the slow fast travel. The Feywild pierces each plane, and sometimes you can use the astral plane to fast travel through to different points in the material plane. Sometimes that does the opposite, which is why we have lost our dear Aconite.
He's in a vortex.
He this literally 3 seconds have passed for him. We're never gonna see him again.
Yeah. He's in a time vortex.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
So but the Feywild people is a little bit more stable than the astral plane. So people tend to use it to try to do their own janky version of fast travel.
It's like, yeah.
Of teleportation circle.
Yeah.
Better than, she's like, well, better than pudding zone, I guess.
The pudding zone? Don't think I've heard of anything called that before.
She turns around, looks, dark, hard to breathe, full of weird, creepy, leggy things.
That place.
Astral realm.
Yes, the pudding zone. That's what I said.
Harmony's very confused. Well, if you excuse me, little one, I have to. I have some things to mull over.
Sorry, I'm in the way.
No. He's going that way, but he's taking both books and going that way. I didn't have a good way to say he's leaving the conversation. But he's leaving the conversation and going out the door and out of the library.
Fair.
Yeah.
And then he's calling the people who've been hunting Hebe all this time.
Oh, yeah. And we're going to probably have to deal with that. Not this session, but eventually. Oh, there.
She's going to figure out those people.
Are you opening up the portal to your little mini library? Or are you stealing books from Veronica Cross?
I would never.
Uh huh. Where's that security pig? Where's the goddamn security pig when you need him?
Why do I have this? Why
what
do
the
I have
fuck's
this
on the
desire to stab someone in the face? I don't know.
That is not my portal, Ekov. Get rid of that. Yes, I'm just borrowing the books so they could be transcribed.
I rolled an Arcana check to sense any magic being performed, and I got a 19.
I say you sense Harmony's just always magic, like pushing out mana, though.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because he's flying. Unless for some reason he's able to detect the different spells happening.
I would have to make another check on that. An insight I would have to do as well to double check that. If I ascertain the difference between magic being
Flight magic
performed
and portal magic.
Yes.
And Magic the Gathering.
And Magic the Gathering. Oh, what happened? Did my Coda excuse herself? Invite to speak.
I don't know. I
That's,
didn't even know they left the stage.
Yeah.
Did you accidentally click the button when you were trying to mute? Because I've done that before.
17 to insight myself between the ascertaining between magics being used.
You should be able to. Yeah, you should be able to suss out. What are you looking at? What magic stuff? Harmony's magic bullshit?
His portal that he just created and left. Okay.
Yeah. You know he did that. he's up to some sussy bullshit.
Man is not in the building anymore.
Oh, of course he's not. This is why Veronica Cross never trusted you.
Sulu's not gonna get to see those books he has.
No.
Well, Sulu can go wait for him because the portal's gonna open right fucking there for him to leave.
I had to come back.
Yes, for him to leave, he has to leave through the same spot the portal opened in when he entered.
True.
So, how did it go, Hebe?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hebe?
Hebe, how did it go?
Yeah. Oh, that was Archibald?
Yes.
He wanted to read my brain, which was weird.
Oh.
But I told him not to let secrets out. Some people know because they're dangerous. Mm-hmm. And he believed me.
Okay, that's good.
She'll look to my code. It's like, does your crocodile magic let you talk to Lenore?
Crocodile.
What do you mean? Like, from here?
Yeah, can you talk to Lenore from here?
I don't have a sending crystal.
Oh.
Amy said you could. You did.
I thought Casey gave people
I thought
crystals.
Casey gave you one.
Yeah, I thought Casey gave you one as well.
No, not my Coda. They hadn't become friends yet, I don't think.
Oh.
Weren't you at the thingy?
I thought you were at the meeting.
The Sparkle event? Yeah, I thought you went to Roland's Sparkle party.
Yeah. I couldn't swear you were there.
Here, I'm gonna summon a Kesey real quick. Kesey, question for you. Did you give my Coda a stone, a sending crystal, a spell's phone?
A spell phone.
A stone.
No.
No?
My Coda wasn't around when I got them. I hadn't met my Coda yet.
Sorry for stealing you from John.
It's okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
She's like, what do you need to talk to Lenore about?
Take a deep breath in. It's like, well, I talked to her about it. Kinda. A little. And she's smart. So maybe she knows something else?
Well, she's probably at the library.
She would be.
Yeah, she's a smart bird.
We could probably go to the library to find her.
She's probably reading up on this exact subject.
No, she's at
How convenient.
at the temple with her quote-unquote new questionable boyfriend.
Wait, how fast does Harmony learn shit?
He doesn't know that. Red knows this.
Oh, okay. Like I was
Harmony
about to
does not have that many contacts at the temple.
I was gonna say.
His one contact from the temple is sitting here in the fucking same building.
True.
Is it Vero?
No, it's not Vero.
My coda says
it's-
Harmony's her dad, so if anyone can contact her now, it's probably him.
Yeah, but I don't know where he is.
You know he walked out the door.
Did he leave?
I think.
Oh.
I just thought it'd be faster if you could crocodile magic it to talk to her than walking to the library, because I'm a lot faster than you guys.
I could turn into a hyena and run there.
That would probably be the same amount of time as if I walked there.
Right?
Hyenas are fast.
So am I.
Okay.
You've seen Hebe be fast. She's fast.
Gotta go fast.
Unless Hebe or it back. Hyenas have, like, what would it be?
I don't know what the hyena is.
I have no idea.
Give me a moment. Uno momentos!
What, you have no idea what a hyena is? Sorry.
I know what a fucking hyena is.
Unless they have 60 base speed, you're not that as fast.
Is
That's
your
a
base
horse.
speed 60?
No,
Hyenas pulling up.
Hebe gets
they have
extra
a speed
everything.
of 50.
Oh.
They're almost as fast as Hebe.
Hebe can bonus action dash.
Mm-hmm. So can a hyena, right?
To be fair,
Hebe can
Harmony is
bonus action dash and
as
regular
quick as
action
Hebe
dash.
then.
I don't think hyenas count as having a cunning action. No.
Okay. Now, what is your maximum speed without any weird magical stuff?
Just using all my action economy, I can go 120 in a round.
Oh, geez, yeah, no, she's twice as fast. No, she's
Cool.
the same speed as Harmony.
Well, is that counting like a misty step in the middle of things?
No, that's because from his cloak.
Okay.
His cloak gives him 60 feet of fly speed.
Okay.
I'm just glad that Tribu's still faster.
Oh, you're fucking turtle? Yeah.
He's like, what, a 15th level monk?
This is true.
13. Level 13.
Well,
Not-
once
not
Harmony
your-
gains access to Circle of Teleportation, y'all done for.
Harmony builds an actual Sanctum Sanctorum in...
Yes.
Yeah.
Just inside of his library.
Yeah.
So he just goes into the library, pops out somewhere else.
Just has like teleportation circle carved in his basement, goes other places and puts it down.
Wouldn't be surprised.
All right, so I'm gonna say it's too late for us, like in the session, for us to move to another area. So let's finish up in this area. Farrell, is there anything else you want to do?
I think Vero would have just kind of stood patiently in the middle of the room while people were having conversations in the corner, not trying very hard to listen in, but kind of trying to, if some people speak not particularly in private, to kind of catch most of it if he can.
Beautiful.
But kind of leaving people their space.
Yeah, just absorbing all of the information so he's not out of the loop again. Do you wake
He's
up
gonna be out of the loop anyhow.
Do you wake up Ekov?
Yeah, Hebe's okay with Beryl knowing that stuff.
Yeet.
Sulu, the magic
Meryl's
has
not
reappeared.
like the other churchy
I
people.
know.
Sulu is very
Is
patiently
Sulu
waiting.
gonna tell the rest of the party?
No. This
Okay.
is not. This is something only Sulu wants.
Yeah, no, the portal's opened. Harmony has not stepped out of the portal. If Sulu wishes to step into portal.
Oh.
Sulu will definitely step into the portal then.
Yeah, when the portal's visible like this, it's basically an open passage for people to enter.
Do you have an inside of your library made?
I do. It's over here.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. All right, so then yeah.
I have the room that's directly inside the portal open. Is where Harmony is, and the portal will just drop him there for the time being.
Yep. Sulu enters. Alert.
Oh, Sulu. What are you doing? Oh, I must have lost Give me a moment. I must have lost concentration. The portal opened itself again, didn't it?
Yep. Sulu sensed it before. Now you're in there.
Well, Sulu, I suppose. Welcome to my personal library.
Sulu thirsts for knowledge.
I don't think you'll find... Well, actually, I have no idea if you'll find your knowledge you want in here.
Well, Sulu may find the knowledge that suits.
Well, this library was owned by many before me. So, as I said before, I don't know how much knowledge is actually held in these walls. If Sulu looks down either the left or right passages, he just sees rows and rows of books.
Sulu's eyes are kind of glossing over, seeing all the books.
Yeah, these two could be nerd buddies.
Harmony's just gonna adopt Sulu by proxy because Sulu's never leaving the library.
Like, I could read so many books. Yes.
Sulu can have such the knowledge.
So much knowledge.
May Sulu stay?
Well, not at the moment, my friend. I do need to leave, and I'm not sure you'd actually live if I'm not here. Being as I do control the library, I don't know if air is produced in here. Because it seems like books don't age when they're in here.
Yeah, but
They
they
don't
do get
oxidize.
dusty.
No, they don't get dusty.
Or is that just the walls? Never mind. That might just be the wall.
I don't know what
Just
he
be
said.
the wall.
That might just be the wall.
Oh, I don't know what the first thing he said.
That might just be the wall. That's what he said.
No, they might get dusty or something like that.
No, that some of the books might have a row of dust on them.
Oh,
On the outside.
no, the books don't get dusty.
Yeah, okay.
Meow. Meow, meow. Meow.
Is there a fake red cat in this room?
No, there's no fake red cats in the building.
Jesus
There
Christ.
is a gray cat with white toes meowing at me again.
Oh, you're yelling at your own cat. Okay.
I'm yelling at my own cat, yes.
And the cat's yelling back.
Yes.
Yeah. It was fun having my one of my friend's cat in the car when I helped him move. It was its own little concert.
That tracks. Is anyone else gonna go outside? In between when Sulu and Harmony would end up leaving?
Yeah, I want to see if Harmony got lost or something.
Yeah, 100% feel like if anyone's gonna notice, it would be Hebe.
Yeah,
that
Hebe is the
Sulu and
rogue.
Harmony are no longer in the room.
What is that?
Yeah, Hebe just sees a crackling blue portal in front of her.
It's a
Grenade.
A crackling blue portal.
No, I know what you said. She's confused. Like, what?
Magic.
She's like, that's a magic.
That's a magic.
That's all she knows. That's a magic.
I would imagine she'd hear Harmony and Sulu talking on the other side of the portal.
It's some kind of magic.
Can I hear through it, Lynn?
Can you hear through the portal? Harmony, can sound reach?
That's what I was thinking. Is
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you can hear them talking.
Is when it's like the open portals like this, when it's not at the house. Since anyone can enter as long as the portal's open.
Yeah, she's gonna like squeeze our sentence like, don't be pudding, don't be pudding, don't be pudding, don't be pudding.
Don't be the pudding world. Don't be the pudding realm.
Yeah. Don't be
And
pudding.
so Hebe falls into the center of the library room. Well, I would imagine Hebe actually lands quite elegantly.
Boink.
Because rogue.
And
she is now in the library.
There are books here.
Weird.
Hebe. I really need to do something about that portal. And he'll snap his fingers.
A hole in the floor.
Well, no, actually, that was the portal to my library, which here you are now.
Okay. Right. I just disappeared, and I wanted to went. So I was like, hey, let's.
Oh, we just disappeared.
Yeah, I was wondering if my Coda could like druid something to talk to Lenore, because she's good at this stuff too. But apparently she can't. I don't know if you can magic that or not. How do I leave?
Oh, well, unfortunately you have to wait for me to leave at this point. The portal's been closed.
Okay.
But he'll kind of turn towards the desk, set a stone on the desk, an amber-colored crystal, Lata, and it will glow, and it is calling Miss Bird.
Hi?
Lenore, Hebe seems to wants to speak with you.
Oh, okay. She sounds like
Are you okay?
sobbing.
She's crying. Harmony.
Lenore, are
Dad
you all
instinct.
right?
Let's go.
The dad trigger has been eroded.
Where are you?
At the temple.
Why are you at... Are you okay? Did someone hurt you?
Just hear someone in the background just like, I'm sorry.
Who is that, and what did you do to my daughter? His eyes, Hebe would notice, his eyes start to glow just a smidgen bit blue.
You hear like a small scream.
I have an important question.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't mind him. He didn't do anything. It's fine. I'm just worried stuff. What do you want to know?
Well, no, that was me to Lynn, not Hebe.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, sorry. Lynn, I have an important question. In game, is it Monday?
What, in game, is it Monday? No.
In game, is it Monday?
No, it is, hold on, calendar. It is currently in game Thursday. We have an in-game calendar.
Okay, I don't have that bookmarked. Sorry.
It's okay. I'll share a link.
Yeet.
She's not trying to hide anything. She's obviously crying.
On
don't know what more
why
information
she's
you want.
crying.
Well, as she was saying earlier, she's just really worried about the Marcus thing, because that literally had just happened.
Yeah, she's crying about Marcus being captured.
Do you want us to pick you up?
No. I'll just go home, probably, in a little bit.
All right, well, you do be careful, please.
I still have Squawk. He doesn't leave. You just hear him, never leaving.
Good boy, Squawk. Good boy.
So what
Is there
did you
anything-
need to know?
Well, Hebe wanted to speak with you, actually. And Harmony will kind of float back a little.
You know that thing we talked about?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably one of many things we've talked about, so I'm sure I remember it. Given more clues.
It was my thing at the library, not your thing, when you were not working there. And reading, you know, about those guys.
Yeah.
Don't trust anybody in white robes. Don't tell them the stuff you're reading, okay? They shouldn't know that.
Okay. I don't really trust much of anybody besides just like these people and these temple people. Blue sashy people. And whatever color it is.
Blue sashy people and blue suited people.
Blue sashy people, blue suited people, just anybody that's color coordinated. Just don't.
and then whatever color that Veril and Oscar wear.
Used armor.
And the used armor people.
I believe they call that gunmetal gray. Like, yeah, don't be there on Monday.
Don't be where?
You're at Veril's house right now?
Yeah.
Don't be there on Monday.
What are you gonna shoot the place up?
They show up on Monday there. Oscar told me.
Harmony has a very confused look on his face, like,
who
shows up where on Monday? In Veril's house? Like the Cross Manor?
No, not Victoria's house, Veril's house. Where Mykota's staying.
The temple.
See, she's saying Veril's house, and you're thinking Cross Manor, but she means the fucking church. Yeah.
I'm not thinking that Veril's house is the temple.
I mean that's the funny thing. I think for Hebe, it's not important that it's the Temple of Helm. It's the place where Veril hangs.
Yes. Exactly that.
I got it the moment you said it.
Are other people gonna be fine? Are they coming to like attack or something?
Oscar knows that they're there. Just
They're
can't trust
out
them.
the basement.
The blue sash people?
No, Night Watch is fine.
That's Wednesday.
Night Watch is Wednesday.
Yeah.
The temple has to make money somehow.
We should update the fucking calendar and have Night
What do
Watch
you mean?
meeting every Wednesday, like a recurring thing.
Yeah. Don't.
What? That wasn't a thing yet?
No, I hadn't put it. Set.
Just
With
don't.
a memento working on it.
Can we do repeating entities?
We're gonna find out.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. I'll do it.
Oh, sweet. I'm so glad I got 2 admins to do all this work for me.
She's just like, so I shouldn't be there on Monday. What about other people? Because my friend here will probably be here somewhere ish.
Which friend? Do they
All right.
work for Veryl's boss?
I mean, kind of. They're a blue sash person.
Okay. Other Night Watch. I mean, Night Watch is fine. It's just the things that she'll look at Harmony for a second that your dad and you want to know. I'm assuming you want to know too. Those things. If those people in white robes find out, it's bad. Okay.
Bad for me or somebody else?
Somebody else, but they're
Okay.
not exactly rational.
Okay.
They're acting like collateral. In a sense.
Say again?
Something about collateral was what he said.
That's all I made out.
Yeah, that's just that they'll use her information as collateral in a certain sense.
Oh yeah. Might just fucking use her as collateral, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. There's that. Player, I don't know how desperate they are. Hebe assumes they will.
Yeah. Well, okay. I won't be here on Monday. What I come here for could probably wait, if needed.
Oh, right, that. I can't do that for you that day. If I
Doesn't
can't
work
do
right.
things there
I
on Monday.
noticed.
Yeah.
What happened?
I'll just
Nothing.
delete them. They don't work.
When shall we meet again? I can't do
So what
Monday.
did Hebe say?
No, Hebe was just pointing out that she can't run your deliveries for you on a Monday either.
Yeah, no, that was assumed. I don't go there, you don't go there. We'll just, save it for another day.
Yeah.
It's
you guys
fine.
Can be somewhere else.
We've got places.
What deliveries are what things are you doing on a Monday?
My sweet baby bird.
Hebe will clear her throat and look to Harmony. It's like, it is perfectly natural. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, now you have me all the more confused. Are you talking about the egg laying?
Yes, the eggs. She'll nod.
Okay, yes, I do agree. It is perfectly natural. I feel like if Bird could blush, she would be blushing so hard hearing her father talk about it.
She'd just be like, no, now he knows about it. Why did you tell him?
She didn't tell me, dear. Me and your mother figured that out.
Okay.
I love Bird so much.
I was wondering whether you had started and where you were gonna do with them. I guess that answers that question.
I thought you should have...
Oren says he likes the eggs.
It's a perfectly natural thing. Chickens lay eggs and we eat them. I don't see why it'd be unnatural for people to eat your eggs.
Yeah,
It's a little weird to say out loud, but other than that,
No, it's more how she feels about
people knowing.
About having an egg than what she's doing with the egg.
True.
I mean,
And it's then like Hebe will look to the crystal and it's fine. You're okay. It's alright.
Okay. Well, this has been fun. First, I had to tell Oren about it because he found me back here. And now I gotta tell him about it. It's just a day.
Aww.
Dear, we don't have to talk about it until you're ready.
Look! I'm sorry. I gotta tell you that I fed you my menstruation.
oh my fucking...
It sounds so much worse when you say it like that.
Phil, why? I'm gonna take away experience. Fuck you.
What did you say, Lynn?
Tempted to take away experience.
Okay, as a Dragonborn,
No.
that's what he already knows eggs are.
Yes. For Oren, this would probably be the least problem. I mean, even for me, that would not be a problem.
He literally was just like, oh yeah, I don't know what he said. His mom or his aunt or something just feeds it to the goats. The cats don't like
His
it.
sister.
Oh, sister. I knew it was a relative. I didn't remember who.
You know, that one makes sense too.
Yes,
Honestly,
goats
well-
like eggs.
Goats eat a lot of things.
Goats will
This is
just
true.
eat whatever. They'll eat trash.
Yep. Goats
But
and
we
pigs.
should be catching up with the rest of the group somewhere, wherever they're doing.
Yeah,
I'm sure they're not killing things.
They're still at the library because you disappeared.
Well, yes, I came here to have a little bit more of a quiet studying area.
And now Sulu wants to be a part of this area often.
Maybe some other time, Sulu. I don't think you'll survive in here. No food, no water.
Sulu's very powerful. Sulu can be fine.
Sulu
Except
knows
for
create
normal
oxygen, create food and water, create atmosphere. He's gonna terraform the inside of the...
Please do not terraform the inside of my library. You'll ruin the books.
Sulu understands. It will only be a small square. So if I need to go into it to catch my breath, I will.
He doesn't need to cast anything huge, just bubble.
Man just puts a bubble around his head to breathe.
Literally.
Air bubble, create food and water, he's good.
Well, Lenoa, do please get home safe. Unless Hebe has anything else to say, I think we should be rejoining the rest of the group.
Blink, blink. No, that was... Oh, yeah, how do we get it?
Okay. Yeah, I'll go home soon.
Okay, everybody's going home. Maybe Sulu is. But for the most part, everyone's going home.
Sulu has a place he can go that has alchemical stuff.
Alright then. So, it's 11:15 my time. I have a show tomorrow. So I'm gonna go to sleep because I probably have to wake up in like 4 hours.
Okay, night, sleep well.
Oh, go the fuck to bed.
Sorry, I was trying to cut things off like half hour ago, but you guys were being
Sorry.
adorable.
I'm sorry.
You're fine, you're fine. Everyone give me 1 like, 1 dislike, and 1 thing I can improve upon in the
By
likes
the
and
way,
dislikes
Lynn,
channel. Yes.
how many friends did Sulu